Dude! He did it again! Last week you did the little jerking and did it, and then this week you're just clapping and bapping.
Oh yeah, I like clapping and bapping. Hello, clap and bap. Or bap and clap.
Bap
I don't know
and
what I
clap.
said.
That's
Well,
alright.
wait,
Week
bap and
13. Week episode 13? One of the two. That's fine.
I think it's 14.
14, 13, same
13
difference.
and 14.
Both are minors.
We're gonna start with the sad news first, because it was kind of like our tradition, I guess, just having someone die before our episode.
We have a hit list and we're taking them all out.
Not this person. Jonathan Joss, who did the voice of
King of the Hill.
Yeah, King of the
Oh,
Hill.
that's right.
John Redcorn, yes, thank God. I was trying to remember. I know his name is similar to his.
And he was on Parks and Rec.
And Parks and Recs, yeah. And he didn't even pass away. He got murdered.
Yeah,
he got
that was
murdered.
Straight up hate crime.
Yeah, that was despicable. 2 months ago, his house got burned down by the same guy, I assume. And then this happens. And I think they shot his dog as well. I could be wrong on that. Maybe I misread that somewhere.
I saw something about his dog, yeah.
Yeah, I think they did shoot his dog. I don't know. I really don't fucking get it. This is the 4th King of the Hill star to pass away. And this was right after Dale passed away too, which is kind of ironic, I guess. It's still fucked up. We'll just talk about that. It's just fucked up. Like, I mean, it's Pride Month, and the first thing you do is shoot a gay guy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
If you hate gay people, that's probably the first thing you would do, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's just don't get it. Like, was it really that big of a problem that he was just kissing his husband? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Love is love unless you're a pedophile, bro. Like,
True, dude. The stuff I heard in the news this morning, that's awful. But R.I.P. Jonathan Joss. I think he's part of the King of the Hill revival series coming out in August.
Okay.
He went to they did like a Q&A thing in a auditorium, and he wasn't invited to that. I don't think people are fond of him. But this is just ridiculous. Yeah. What?
We're fond of him.
Shut up. We're fond of him, whatever. We'll get to the movie news.
Quite serious.
Blumhouse has acquired the rights to Saw. But you don't care about Saw, though.
No, but I saw they got another property too.
Is it the one I texted?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah, but it's cool. Saw's been kind of on a downturn, and those movies don't make money, and Blumhouse is like the head of horror right now. So it's cool. I mean, James Wan might be coming back. I don't know. I'm just hoping like something good comes out of this, because Saw just been on a kind of a downturn, even though the movies aren't that horrendous. But yeah. And then yeah, another announcement for Blumhouse is that Phasmophobia is getting a movie. Which, have you heard of Phasmophobia?
Yeah.
They're getting a movie.
little hard not to, considering how big it got.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. I didn't know how big it was, but yeah, Phasmophobia is getting a movie, and
Okay.
look how fat he is. Phasmophobia is getting a movie, which is like so fucking random. I feel like there's so many horror games in like the past like 2 years, and out of all of them, I didn't expect Phasmophobia. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just easy, because like all you have to do is go to a house and
couple monsters.
Yeah, and that's it. Whatever. It's cool.
When is the Among Us movie coming?
It's out. Oh no, it's a TV show. It's shit. It's completely like, it looks like a third grader made it. It's really bad. I didn't watch any of it. I think I watched like 2 minutes on Twitter, because like there was the first 2 minutes early.
No,
it's not it. I don't even know what it's on.
A lot of sus people.
John's gonna love this because you don't use AMC anymore.
I don't.
And we're gonna hate this.
Uh-oh.
Because this was the first thing I woke up to when I woke up today. AMC has approved to run more commercials before their movies.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ! Like there isn't already 30 minutes of goddamn ads.
After
the fucking runtime is supposed to start.
Yeah. I don't get it. Like I thought Reddit had like an answer for like what the runtime was for the ads before the movie starts.
Yeah.
And it's not like a consensus amount, like how with classic cinemas it's 7 minutes, and then the movie starts immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know.
God, love that.
That's just how it should be.
Yeah.
I've done timers every time I go to AMC, because I go like 3 times a week. It's about like 24 to 25 minutes for ads, commercials. That's just fucking ridiculous. And like to say there's more what the fuck do you mean? Like, what, am I gonna have to get there 30 minutes after the showing? I don't know.
I know randomly they'll have showings that are only like 8 or 10 minutes, so people miss the beginning of the movie, and so they come early. I don't know if you heard about that.
I know they do that with the classic movies that they reshow.
Okay.
Like they're doing Brokeback Mountain, I think this week or next week. I think they're gonna.
And there's less ads on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's like a company thing or the production company that sends out the, like Brokeback Mountain, for example, says try not to play a bunch of trailers beforehand. I don't know.
Maybe play only our studio's movies.
Or that,
something
yeah.
like that.
And there's gonna be not that many, obviously. Fuck AMC. We'll keep moving on. Superman news. We got a runtime for it. It's gonna be 2 hours and 9 minutes.
It's cool.
That's not so bad.
Do you think it's like too long or too short, or do you think it's just perfect? I think it's
Is
perfect.
that the shortest Superman movie?
Wasn't Man of Steel like
I was gonna say, was it?
under 2?
I thought it was an hour 40. I could be
Yeah.
wrong, but
It's on. I think Man of Steel was more, but we can look that up.
I know the
later.
older ones are fairly long, if I'm remembering correctly. But I mean, 2 hours feels like perfect.
I'd have to see it first, because
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
long movies are good. I can't think of an example off the top of my head.
Wow.
Foreshadowing.
Wolf of Wall Street. There you go.
Yeah, like you don't feel the wrong time at all when you watch Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, whatever.
Now John's turn.
And then there's short movies that aren't long enough. So
Oh, yeah, I can't really think of one, but you're definitely right. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen they did like a Superman promo where it's like him behind the scenes with like the kids and like all the other actors and stuff. Dude, I was
Yes.
crying. It's so fucking awesome. Like I don't know if you've seen of like the
Yeah, you
kids
sent
are
it to
going
me,
up to him.
yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
The kids are running up to him and calling him like Superman and
Yeah.
shit, and they're like climbing his legs, and I'm like, holy shit! Like Henry Cavill's never done this. Like I've seen all the Man of Steel promotions. It's not even close to this. Like this is Superman. It's awesome.
yeah, they're doing way better.
Also, I don't know if you know. Do you remember the robots in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know those are real. Those aren't CGI. Those are actual robots. They hired people to make actual robots for the movie. It's fucking sick. I saw it on Twitter today. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was all CGI crap. It's actual robots walking. I think one of them is on a pushy thing,
Okay.
but it's still like an actual robot with like a working eye and working mouth and like LEDs and shit. It's so fucking cool.
I wonder if they CGI some of the movement to make it smooth.
I think the legs for sure.
Yeah.
Because one of them was on like a. Remember those things we used to sit on in gym class? And
Yeah.
like,
Scooters.
the scooters. He was like on one of those things. So I think that maybe just the legs, but the arms were functioning. It was fucking
That's
sick.
cool.
And yeah, they hired actual robot engineers to do it. Fucking awesome.
I'm sure it'll translate well.
I mean, look good in the trailers. Like
Yeah.
really, really good. So, we got some Disney news. Marvel will not be at Comic-Con. I think they're done. I think they're done with Comic-Con. They weren't. So let's think like what they did at Comic-Con in the past. They announced Blade. Blade's not out.
Yeah.
They announced a lot of movies that ended up being TV shows like Ironheart and Thunderbolts was supposed to be a TV show, now it's a movie. And then I'm missing one more. Oh shit! And the Marvels was supposed to be a TV show. I think it was. What was it originally called?
Oh.
It had a different name.
There's Captain Marvel 2.
I think it might have just been Captain Marvel too, but yeah, I don't know. I think they're scared. I think they're just petrified of like announcing stuff and it not going the right way again.
I think they just want to boost D23's numbers, so they just leave
When
all
is
them-
D23 anyway?
What is it?
No, like when is it? I don't even know.
I think it's the same time every year, but it's just like D23. It's just their big Disney
Yeah,
does their big
Disney
announcements
event,
where it's
yeah.
like they do the theme parks, the movies, the
Oh.
shows.
Shows, yeah.
They make this whole big thing. That's where I think that's where they announced Spider-Man was Tom Holland. Was that the first
Yeah,
D23?
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just want to shift all their focus to that and say.
Did they
fucking
announce
Comic-Con.
Robert Downey as Doom at Comic-Con or D23? I can't remember.
Comic Con.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know if it was San Diego. But I don't know. So one of them. I don't know. I think they're just scared. And then the other Disney news we have is Dave Filoni is gonna take over for Star Wars, and it's like really close to happening. And people aren't happy. Can you guess why?
Because he's a man.
Because no, they hated that he did Ahsoka, but that was one of the reasons. The main reason
Ahsoka's not that bad.
they were worried that
Did you watch the show? I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
watch.
he digs too deep into Star Wars lore. They're too worried about that.
Bull fucking ho! I'd rather have that than some fucking stupid ass. Oh, I'm angry and now my kyber crystal turning red.
That was an excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
it's the
that doesn't make
fucking,
sense. That's
no,
not how
it
that
doesn't.
works.
No, it isn't. You have to pour all of your hatred, and because you get angry fighting the fucking bad guy, it's not going to turn red.
Yeah.
If that's the case, Luke's fucking lightsaber would have turned red as soon as he found out he was fighting his dad.
Yeah.
It's like
or
like beforehand, because he straight up killed Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
I do understand the criticism though, because he created Ahsoka and then continues to put her everywhere.
Did he work on the
It's
last
biased.
season of Clone Wars?
I still like the character though.
Did he work on the last season of Clone Wars, or was it just the original? Okay,
I think it was season 7.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
like
was
season
great.
7 was phenomenal. I'm not gonna rewatch Clone Wars ever again.
And he was
I will.
I can't. It's so I tried. It's so boring.
He was heavily
I love
involved
so
with
much film.
I gotta get
Mandalorian
Jess
as
on
well.
Yeah, Mandalorian season
Yes,
1
you're
and
watching
season
it.
2, and then season 3 he was like partial.
Yeah.
But he was still part of it. But
I mean, like John Favreau.
I'm huge. I don't know why you can be mad about
No.
someone trying to dwell
He cares
into the
about
lore.
his craft.
Yeah.
Is the thing. So it's like, why are you fucking mad at that?
Yeah. I hope he goes into Legends. Like, you know, Legends is Star Wars Legends.
Yes.
I think they need to go into that, or else we're fucked.
Dude, I have a strange feeling that they're gonna find. If you're not familiar with Legends, but familiar with the Clone Wars, it's the son, the daughter, the father, and the mother, which is Abeloth, which is like straight up destruction and death. I think that's what they're gonna find on that planet that they're trapped on in the Ahsoka series.
So yeah, I need to watch Ahsoka now. I'm actually getting into shows because we watched Daredevil. I think I talked about this last week. I'm getting into TV shows again.
Oh yeah,
and it's so nice. And I'm gonna end up. I'm going into each of these shows. I know Acolyte has like really bad reviews. I have like really bad reviews. But I'm gonna go into them with like a blank mind. I'm gonna watch all of them and watch Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, the Marvel ones I missed out on. I don't know how you can hate this. It's just so stupid.
Please watch Miss Marvel.
Oh, I watched it. I know it's funny. I heard it's really, really funny. You watched it? You don't like it?
I haven't watched it.
You
don't want to watch it?
No.
I don't want to watch Moon Knight. I think that's what I'm scared about.
Dude, Moon Knight was actually pretty good. Oscar Isaac.
It's mid.
I think
Pretty good job.
I love Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
I was scared because Moon Knight isn't a straight level hero in the show. I saw clips on Twitter. Why is he? He isn't just a straight up
like
summoning God,
the
like Khonshu.
Yeah, the turning back days and the nights kind of thing.
It makes more sense in the show.
Yeah, it does.
Than on
I'll
clips.
see. I just don't. It's just so fucking stupid to me. Anyway, the new Predator movie, which is animated, will be the first full-length film made completely in Unreal Engine, and it looks really fucking good. Like, it looks really good. I mean,
I saw the trailers for it.
It looks phenomenal.
Clean, yeah.
Like, what they got going for the Predator franchise, they're on a fucking roll. Like, I don't know if you saw, someone commented on our video, and they were, I think it was mad at you two guys for falling asleep during Prey.
Bro, it's so long. First of all,
it's an hour and a half.
Well, for, like, getting into it.
Oh, okay.
Also, alright.
I didn't think
to
that
defend
cares.
myself, I had no idea it was a Predator film. Like, no idea.
What?
No clue.
Okay.
All of the, like, promos I saw for it, it's like Native Americans, and I'm like, dude, I like a history documentary. Alright, we can get into this. And it was just so long, I'm like, this is not a history documentary.
That is kind of fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie.
I could see why you were disappointed.
Yeah, I guess.
I wasn't disappointed. I was just like, nothing's happening. And I fell asleep. And I woke up and I'm like,
damn.
Fucking aliens and shit? Oh, this is a Predator. I didn't go watch the rest of it.
Damn. I think the ending is like carries the movie like really hard. The kills are really good.
I've heard that it was fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
Like I heard that Predator was going downhill, and then that was a big.
Really downhill.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I watched all of them like a couple months ago. It's that franchise needs, like, they need this, and they need like the TV show they have coming out, and then they have another more live action movies coming out. So
Prometheus, that's Alien. Not
Alien,
Predator.
Yeah.
By the way,
watched that one unbeknown that it was an alien.
Did you
film.
when you finished it? Okay,
when
when did you know it was an alien movie? Because I don't even know. I think they mentioned xenomorph once, but like they don't go into it.
Yeah, they were like xenomorph, and I'm like the fucking aliens from Aliens. Yeah. And then I think it was the helmet scene or something where they're like, it showed like the head.
Oh yeah. And
I'm like, first the alien is Jesus, and now there's fucking aliens in this movie. What? It was very.
I think it's kind of fun. I don't remember my review for it, but I remember kind of having a little fun with it. I just was going into it and I was like, this is an Alien movie. I'm just gonna. By the way, Ridley Scott. I think this was announced 2 days ago. I don't have it written down. He said he's done with Alien.
Okay.
Like he is done. He said
That's crazy. After that last film,
he didn't work on it.
Really?
Are you talking about the one last year?
Yeah.
Wasn't working on.
Really?
He might have had like some words of encouragement, but like he wasn't the director. I think it wasn't the main writer for
They might
it.
have just given him a credit.
Yeah.
Producer
Yeah.
credit.
Producer credit. Yeah. Yeah. This pissed me off. Netflix is still doing exclusive movies that they don't want to put in theaters.
Irishman.
Yeah, Irishman was one of them. Yeah. Guillermo del Toro has a Frankenstein movie coming out. The trailer came out for it. It looks so fucking good. It's gonna be a Netflix exclusive.
They did a couple movies where they did like 2 to 3 weeks in the theater, like Glass Onion, right?
That's what I thought, but people, when I looked at the reviews for Glass Onion after I watched it, everyone said it never came out in theaters.
Really?
And I have another thing to say. They confirmed Wake Up Dead Man, which is the third Knives Out movie, will not be in theaters. Which is like, why are you... I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. I have faith in it because the last two were really good. Why not just put it in a theater for 2 or 3 weeks? You have the money to shove it in. You put shittier movies in. I've watched them. You put shittier movies in. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand, because I understand they want to drive traffic to their subscriptions, but honestly, putting the movie in theaters first would probably
Will make
build
them way more money too.
Yeah, first you make the upfront money, and then you build a fan base that wants to buy Netflix to rewatch it.
You know how I know that works?
Huh.
Sinners just came out on streaming. Everyone
What's
is
it on, by the way?
Max. Everyone.
Yeah.
No one likes Max. No one HBO Max. No one likes it. Everyone's buying it because Sinners is on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Word
like
of
how
mouth.
it's
Just
like the
do
Game
it.
of Thrones thing, but like, you know, not Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You like Game of
The
Thrones?
Game of Thrones effect. Yeah.
It's nothing like that.
No, I mean, I agree. Just put it in the theaters for 2 or 3 weeks. Just do something. It's just the first Knives Out was in theaters, wasn't it? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I could have sworn
Netflix bought
so,
the
yeah.
rights for number
Oh,
2.
that's when it. Okay. Jesus Christ. I also
But
don't like.
I thought they did put it in theaters to qualify for awards. Because don't you have to be in the theater for like a couple weeks to do the
I
awards or
think
something?
you're right, but I
Might have
don't.
been like those
private, like they just
Oh,
put it in on a theater.
showings.
Are you talking about Glass Onion or the first
Glass
one?
Onion.
Glass Onion came out during COVID,
Oh.
so maybe they had like an exemption because of COVID.
Oh shit.
Because
That sounds right.
well, if that's true, then Irishman must have been released in theaters because Irishman was nominated for best film.
Irishman was like right before COVID.
It was
wasn't
November. I had to check because, well, we'll get to that. But yeah, it was right before COVID. Yeah. That's it for the news. Thankfully, there wasn't a lot. I mean, there's nothing
Yippee-ki-yay.
else. I want to do the MCU thing first. I think
Okay. How do you want to do it? Do you want to?
we're gonna
Like
do.
honorable mentions and then
Yeah, let's do our honorable mentions first, and then we'll do our bottom 5 and then our top 5. Bottom fives and then top 5s. So what are your honorable mentions first? I can't wait.
I
to
got
do
2
this.
honorable mentions.
This is by the way, this is our MCU top 10. I'm only doing this because Phase 5
Five
has finished, and I want to get like a real recap. Go ahead.
Okay. 2 honorable mentions. The second honorable mention, I'll do 2, 1, and then all up from there. Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
Fucking,
that's one of mine.
it's a good ass movie. All right, like I'm not hating on it for anything, but like the other picks are just
Better.
exactly.
Yeah.
The other honorable mention, Black Panther. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, nice try.
Can't agree to that.
Dude,
I can't. I'm not.
It was a great.
I thought this was gonna be
it
your
was a
top
great
10.
film.
I thought it was gonna
No,
be your top 10.
no.
I was waiting for it. I was
No.
like ready to argue it.
No.
Yeah.
It is an honorable mention because like it is a goated movie. I love
Yeah,
I
it.
agree.
It's
He just hates black people.
No, I don't. Anyway.
Nick Fury is in all my top.
Anyway, fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ. I have one similar. Oh, go on. What
Do
were you gonna say?
we want to talk about them as we go, or?
I mean,
We
it depends
just
if
for
they're-
honorable mentions, we're just gonna go
Alright,
quickly.
cool.
But if they're
Yeah.
in our top 10s, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
I have 4 honorable mentions because
Jesus
it's
fuck.
not because
Jesus.
I think there's. these four I just grouped together, like very closely, which is Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I love that movie. Yeah, I don't. Is it anyone's top 10? Can we talk? Okay,
It
then
was,
we're not gonna
it was
get into
almost in my top 10.
That was my 12 probably. This hurt me. I took Guardians of the Galaxy 2 out of my top 10 recently, so it's down honorable mention. That's why it's one of the four. And then Thunderbolts I really liked.
Is it honorable mention?
And it was honorable mention.
Okay.
I also have Ant-Man in that group, but I'm kind of like, I think it's in the bottom of those three for me. But I really love Ant-Man. It's really fun. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I only have one honorable mention. I'll tell you why. So obviously I rank my movies different than most people. I kind of rank my movies based on how much I like. I don't really take any objective stance when I criticize a movie. I just kind of, if I like it, it's in my top 10. That's kind of how I do it. But there's one I couldn't push myself over the edge to do, and that's Spider-Man No Way Home. I love that movie, and it would be in my top 10, but there's just so many flaws with it, I can't put it in the top 10.
Okay, that's fine.
But otherwise, it probably would have been in my top 10, so that's my honorable mention.
That's the third one, right?
Yep.
That's the third one, yeah. Definitely not the second one. Definitely not the second one.
Yeah, I don't take
Okay,
criticisms into account.
I think it's a fair honorable mention. I think there's a lot of good ones here, and yeah, I'm fine with people enjoy Black Panther. It's a popular movie. It's whatever. I get it. There's just some things that piss me off about it. I think it should have been more practical. It wasn't impractical enough.
That's fair. So
that's like my main gripe with the movie. But yeah, go on.
Should we do like 10, 10, 10?
And then 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8.
Yeah, 10, 10. I like that actually.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Let's hear number 10.
10. Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier.
Okay.
10, Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier.
My 10 is Doctor Strange.
I know you have a
I laughed so hard.
Man, Cap 2, I have to rewatch it, because last time I watched it, I actually liked it less.
Okay.
But it's really solid. Like, really, really solid. I think MCU doesn't do villains good. But I think The Winter Soldier is like
fucking phenomenal.
in the MCU, maybe top 5 like
Zemo
villains. Zemo too, but Zemo's in here later on. So and he does way better in that one.
Well,
but
this is the start of Civil War, isn't it? This is like where
this is right before, yeah. But yeah, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean,
that's right, yeah.
Bucky is like I think
He's
he carries
a
this
fucking
movie.
beast.
Yeah. Like he's out to kill.
Oh, every time I watch this movie, I just instantly go to the Red Guardian, like, that is the Winter Soldier, yeah! And it's just, it just brings me so much, like, joy. It's like a nostalgia factor. Just childhood being like,
yeah, it was sick.
Holy fuck!
I think it felt like the first actual action movie in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did that little 80s political thriller genre.
Introduction.
They did it very well.
Yeah.
Yep, I have it way higher than you guys. So
I knew that already.
Yeah.
But I thought you were gonna have higher, and I was like, I'm gonna look like a jackass putting this at 10. But I'm happy you did it too.
Yeah.
But Doctor Strange.
I put Doctor Strange at 10. I wanted to. So just to preface, all of my top 10, I love all 10 of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys do as well. I want to put it higher because when it came out, it was one of my favorites, but I've since changed my opinion. And honestly, my opinion changes every day. If you ask me to make this list again tomorrow, it might be different. Mm-hmm. But yeah, 10, it hurts a little bit, but I do love the movie. So
I think it's another movie with amazing villain as well. Like Dormammu's.
I think you guys probably both have it in your top 10, right?
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Doctor Strange is really fun. And visually, like, they do so much cool stuff in that movie that I wish they carried on to the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's a lot of problems with the second one because of, like, having a different...
Visually.
Yeah. I mean, having a different director, having a different writer for that second one just, I think, fucked everything up. But, man, that first one... I mean, even Doctor Strange as a character is just so fucking cool.
Actually, yeah.
Perfect casting with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking S tier.
And he actually has a character arc, unlike some MCU movies. You don't see much development. You just kind of see them saving the day. So
yeah,
a little different.
And I wish he kept growing in No Way Home, but I'm gonna get to that later. So, number 9.
Number 9 is No Way Home.
What do I have these two in ties.
You can.
I'm gonna
whatever
do.
you want.
I think I'm just gonna do Doctor Strange. If Doctor Strange was there, the same reasons before, just so fucking fun. And like, yeah, that felt like that's how you do magic in a movie too.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they nailed it. But go on, number 9.
My number 9. It's honestly tied with my number 8, and that's Black Panther.
Oh, so you do have it in your top. I thought so. You lied to us, right? Didn't you? You said you didn't
No,
have
I
it.
said it is.
Oh, really?
Or I said we'll see.
Oh, okay, fine. I believe you.
Yeah. Black Panther. Love the. Obviously, Killmonger is crazy, but you have a very good understanding of his motivation. Besides him and Thanos, they don't really explain anyone else's motivation other than like, oh, I lost and now I need to win, and see where I'm coming from.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, I think MCU has a pretty
They have
bad
a villain
villain
problem,
problem. Yeah. But I do think Killmonger is probably the best foil in the MCU.
Dude, for sure.
Is there a better one? Am I stupid? I feel like I'm not missing anyone, right?
Red
Like
Skull?
Maybe
is
Loki.
arguable, but like
Maybe
he was
Loki.
only around for like that first movie.
I think as a villain, I like Killmonger more.
Yeah.
I think Loki doesn't do enough. Well, we can get to that later too, because he's going to be in more movies, I imagine. But I think Killmonger's like the perfect. I just have a lot of problems practically with that movie. They did a lot of changes like last minute of the movie, like really last minute of the movie, which is changing a lot of the practicality and replacing with CGI. And the CGI train fight, I think, is one of the worst things in MCU.
Yeah.
But I think it's so fun. It's so fun. I think the opening is really cool, and they built up Killmonger to be way cooler than he actually ended up being in the movie. But he's still pretty fun.
I like
Black
the way they
Panther
killed
thoughts?
him.
Do you have more Black Panther thoughts?
I like Black Panther.
I like the way they killed him.
I'm not racist.
And
Wait,
why it's
killed
not
who?
in your
Sorry?
top
I like the
10?
way they killed Killmonger too.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
Um,
A good fucking line to close his character out on,
Yep.
too.
do you remember it? I don't remember it.
He
Big
said,
fan.
"I'd rather, just like my ancestors."
Oh,
I
you're
know
right, yeah,
that
mhm.
Jumping off the ship is better than living a life of prison.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! Wow,
Something like
brilliant. I also really love the I don't know what the word I'm trying to find is. I'm just gonna call it the inauguration scene where they're at the waterfall and they're fighting. That scene's so fucking.
Yeah, the
cool.
battle.
Yeah, I don't know what the right word. I'm calling it inauguration because like that's sort of what it is, but
The challenge.
yeah, the challenge. I think it actually is called a challenge. But yeah, I thought that was cool. Did we?
I love
Oh.
M'Baku as well.
Well, we'll go into yours because we didn't talk about yours.
Yeah. Spider-Man 3, first of all, I love it. It's just, speaking of nostalgia factor from the last one, that movie is just pure nostalgia factor. I think there's only one movie that does it better, at least for me, but seeing all of my Spider-Man on the same screen, I literally, like during the web swinging scene, I kept looking at my friend and we just kept doing this fucking thing, like,
Dude,
back
I was
and
crying.
forth.
I was literally
Dude,
crying. I'm not
they
kidding.
swung off of
Same.
each other.
Yeah,
How
it was
fucking
fucking
cool is
sick.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Also, Green
movie.
Goblin.
Green Goblin,
Amazing.
Yeah.
brought back all the old villains. Really cool. Loved it.
Basically all the old villains, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If I actually ranked it, it probably would have been like my number 4. But just it just didn't make a lot of sense. Like, oh
Yeah.
wow, now all the Peters are here, guys.
Yeah, I do think this movie has a lot of nostalgia, but I actually think it could have worked without it.
That's
And
why
I
it's
think
ranked
that's
so
people's
low.
main
Yeah.
complaint is that they think it relies on the fact that there's
I
Andrew
disagree.
and Toby, but if they were out of this movie, it'd be just as good.
I agree.
But I do think, and I tell this a lot when I'm talking about this movie, I think they should have done a different story. I still think it's really fun. Because they had to do it because of multiverse bullshit they've been
Yeah.
trying to push off for the past 5 years, and I think it's so fucking fun. This is another movie where I think it could change, like literally every single day. It's gonna be up or low
Mhm.
but it's always gonna be in like this top 10 range.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's
for
so
sure.
fun.
Yeah.
And Green Goblin's like probably the best villain in the MCU besides Thanos. And he had one movie, and it was barely in it.
Yep.
I think he's killed it. I mean, doing your own stunts, that's fucking sick.
Willem Dafoe is just that
He's a legend.
guy.
He's a fucking
that
legend.
guy.
Yeah.
So
But that was our number 9s, right?
No.
So we go to our number 8s.
That was our number 9.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it wasn't. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that was my number 9.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
I know we're on 8 now.
Oh, number 8, Endgame.
Wow. Jesus. I have No Way Home here. This is where I have No Way Home.
Okay. Shang-Chi was honestly tied with Black Panther at number 9 for me, but I just slightly give the edge to Shang-Chi for the bus scene.
That bus scene is phenomenal.
It's sick.
Yeah. Obviously, there's the CGI problems with the dragon.
Yeah, people hate it, and I think it's... Yeah.
It's a fair
little
criticism, but
warranted,
I don't care.
I think...
I love the rings. I love the way they work.
By the way, having the actual Mandarin in this movie...
Yeah.
Finally!
Way to fucking redeem a wasted character.
Yeah, wasted character. Wen was fucking awesome.
Jesus.
Another sick villain, by the way.
Ben Kingsley was really funny, though, in that movie.
Okay, yeah, he is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But, I mean, actually having the Mandarin and the 10 rings and another just like really good. I mean, I talked about this when it came out. It was like a really good MCU-ified old karate movie, kung fu movie, and they nailed like that bus scene especially. It feels like they hired like Jackie Chan to help the choreography. Like they did really good, and it's very pretty. Like I mean, the flower. There's a scene where Wenwu and the mom are like fighting in like the flower field thingy. That was so fucking awesome. That movie rocked. It came out at a bad time. I think if it came out later or earlier, people might love it more.
Earlier, but, for sure.
Definitely earlier. I'm just scared. Like I don't know where Shang-Chi goes from now.
If that came out instead of Ant-Man and Wasp, it would have popped.
That would have been fucking crazy. Yeah. Shang-Chi. I don't know how much you talked about it earlier, but do you want to talk about it more?
No, I mean you guys hit all the points. Yeah,
that's awesome. I just want him back sooner. Has he even been mentioned in a project yet? I don't think so. No. Yeah,
the director of Shang-Chi is doing Spider-Man 4.
Yep,
right?
Spider-Man 4. Yeah,
that's all we know.
Yep, as long as like Awkwafina, I never see her again in a movie. I'm happy.
I actually thought she was fine in the movie.
That's probably her best movie, but I still think she's annoying as fuck.
What, her voice?
Her like
personality,
mannerisms and stuff.
Yeah,
I guess you could say.
I think it's kind of supposed to be though.
In every movie she's in?
Probably not.
Yeah,
that's
my only problem
Rich
with
Asians, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Okay, you know what? Maybe Crazy Rich Asians might be better than Shang-Chi performance, but she's still so fucking annoying. Anyway, that's fine. Whatever. Shang-Chi's awesome. I love Shang-Chi. Very cool. That's not a movie that was like borderline top 10 for me. So yeah. And then Endgame. You don't have Endgame in your top 10.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know how you can.
Because Cap getting the fucking
hammer
was I came in my pants. All right.
Is that the only scene?
No.
Okay.
All right. Hold up. All right.
I can't
it's
like
just movie.
Yes, it is. All right. The scene where it's fucking Sam Wilson and it's like the fucking on your left and just everybody fucking goosebumps everywhere. It was what it all came down to. That's what all of the projects from the first. What phase was that?
Phase 1.
What?
From like what phase was Endgame in?
Phase
like,
3.
Yeah.
It was like all the previous like movies from the first. I guess because that did close out phase 3, so I'll go all of the first phases.
Actually, didn't close out phase 3 because Far From Home.
2.
Oh shit!
For some reason,
the first 2.5 phases all into one movie.
2.89.
Yeah, 2.89 phases. Yeah.
All of the 2.89 phases, all right, was orgasmic. The only issue, and I think you guys can agree with me.
I know what you're gonna say. Is it
the woman scene?
I know.
The woman scene. It like when you call too much attention to it, it has the opposite effect, and it clowns on that movie because of that.
I like that scene.
Like,
I don't like it scene.
No, it was a very unnecessary scene because they drew so much attention to it. Like, cool, yeah, woman power, that's awesome.
I don't even know.
Why is there a slow-mo team up, like, girl power?
You know there's a Lego set?
Is it actually?
It's a Lego set. Me and Nick were looking at Legos and we found it. I couldn't believe it.
That's
not the worst.
It doesn't make any sense. None of the characters know each other. I understand the criticism, but just
I also don't.
Just let them have it.
I don't think it's the worst part of the movie. It's gotta be like the first hour and a half.
What?
Or Thor or Hulk. Those have to be the worst parts
those
of the
are
movie.
also bad. Like, don't get me wrong.
Oh, actually, I lied. It's just Hulk. I think Thor sucks in this movie. I think Hulk is the worst.
Don't get me wrong. Like, the whole new master fucking thing on Fortnite. Like,
you don't like about Hulk dabbing. Hulk dabbing's awesome.
It's the Stormbreaker scene.
I love that.
Yes. When he's making it?
Yeah.
No, it's first one.
That's Infinity War.
Yeah.
That scene is awesome.
That's
awesome.
yeah, we're getting.
Oh yeah, we're talking
But
about that one later. But
I don't get it. Endgame fucking boring.
I'll tell you what the worst part is. They killed Gamora and Black Widow in the movie. Why'd they do that?
That was very sad.
And then they released the Black Widow movie 2 years later.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus, man.
Out of all the characters they could have killed, they killed the 2 best women characters.
They should have killed Hawkeye.
Yes.
I
Should've
really
killed
didn't care if
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye lived or not.
Oh,
Dude,
Gamora
that
makes
would have
sense
been
to
so
kill.
much more sense to have like Haley Steinfeld's character like
Come in after the death.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mhm.
It would have been so much easier.
Yeah.
But no.
They could have killed Natasha in the Black Widow movie, and then Yelena could have took over from there.
Could have been
Yeah.
fine with that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Like there are lots of problems with this movie. Don't get me wrong, but the cool like where everything
Finishing it.
finally comes together, I think that
where I
slightly
give them-
pushes it over in a more positive view.
That's fine. That's I
So-
agree. I actually have the movie rated high because I think it's
The
a
last
I
30
think it's a
minutes.
fun conclusion. I think the last 30 minutes is phenomenal, like you said.
R.I.P. RDJ.
RDJ.
Yeah.
It's the best they could have done, I think.
Yeah.
I think for Endgame, it was the best movie it could have been, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I just hate Hulk. Why does Hulk have to suck so much balls? Why is he?
Why has he got tacos?
Why is there even a scene of him snapping?
Where'd he get the tacos?
And why is he dabbing? No, did you ever see that? He's like I'm gonna give you 2 tacos. He only gives him 1 taco.
Ooh, liar.
I saw that on Twitter last
Mhm.
week. Couldn't believe it. I was like, this movie's awful. 1 taco? You said 2. Lying piece
Paul
of
Rudd
shit.
did good in the movie, though.
Yeah.
Even though his scenes were not the best. The scene where he comes out of the Ant-Man car or whatever, and he looks lame at the Avengers Mansion.
Yeah.
He's really lame, but Paul Rudd played it well.
I think the Captain Marvel flying in is not that bad either.
It's a good scene.
Especially because they needed to do something with her because the movie came out 2 months before Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lied. They said she was going to be so important in Endgame, and she had 2 scenes.
She literally came in, flew, destroyed shit, and passed the gauntlet to Spider-Man. I think that's
Yeah.
it, right?
No, it took it from Spider-Man.
Oh, she took it from Spider-Man.
Who'd she give it to?
The other girls.
Really?
Then who gave it to...
Yeah, because remember, don't you remember?
Didn't
'Cause
Sam
it's like,
Wilson-
hey, Peter Parker, I heard you got something for me.
Oh, you're right. And then people were shipping them on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then how did
Tony
Hulk
get it?
Or Hulk got it first, right?
Hulk got it first.
Oh,
and
no,
then-
but then everyone came
Yeah.
back. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's really fun.
We talked about it for too long. I
Yeah.
don't wanna
Yeah,
talk
fuck
about
this
it.
movie. I don't talk about it anymore, Donovan.
Alright.
Why was this even in your top 10? No, I'm kidding. It's fine. I think it's fine. It's fun. It's fun enough for me to excuse
Bully
it.
me harder.
Did we just talk about all our number 8s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I had
Alright, 7.
Shang-Chi.
7.
Wait, what was your number 8?
Mine was No Way Home. That's why
We didn't talk about it. Alright, go on.
Thunderbolts. I actually have this one
I'm
higher.
so fine with that. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
I would. Uh-oh.
Is
I
he
see-
smiling because he has Thunderbolts?
Maybe.
I feel so left out because I wanted to put it in, but I took it out for Winter Soldier. Whatever. I have Avengers 1.
Ooh. I have Thor Ragnarok at 7.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright, so I know Mateo's criticism of Thor Ragnarok.
I used to love it.
And
I'm still high on it, though.
I'll say this about it. I criticize the movie for what it is, not for what it didn't do. So I know that Asgardians sucked, but I still love the rest
But
of
it did do it. It did make the Asgardians suck. It
No.
did make Planet Hulk non-exist.
I don't care what it didn't do. I don't care about Planet Hulk. I like Coliseum Hulk.
Jesus. Whatever. That's fine. I think that's probably like my top 15 movie. It's so funny as fuck.
Yeah,
What
it's
do
very
you-
fun.
Fuck off. I'm not doing a store debate again.
No, just because it didn't do what you wanted it to doesn't mean
Yeah.
the movie's bad.
I just don't like it. No, I think it's so funny. I
But
don't
Loki
know.
is so good in the movie.
It also doesn't make sense like a Quinjet going to. What,
No,
I
it
can't
didn't make
remember what
any
it's
sense
called.
at all.
No.
Like a
Collector
Quinjet
World.
can't do that. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's so fun. I don't know. Hulk. This is like what the second best Hulk movie, I guess.
Yeah, let's count Avengers 1.
This was the first Hulk movie where Hulk is Hulk. Like, sorry, not Hulk is Hulk. Hulk is voiced by Mark Ruffalo. That's just the first one, and I don't like it. I don't like Mark Ruffalo as Hulk. I forgot who voiced Hulk originally. I know it's another big name actor. They should have just kept him, or if they couldn't get him, recast him with the Avengers Assemble like the cartoon voice actor. Mark Ruffalo is just like not a good voice actor. He doesn't like it's not tough.
He's not deep enough. Yeah.
Also, his face is goofy looking. But... I don't know. Ragnarok's fun. I think it's fun. There's some cool stuff in it. Surtur is in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the dumb dog scene where the Hulk punches the dog.
Is it Hela?
Hela's in it.
Cool.
And Hela's not even Hela.
She's
a completely different character, but yeah, she's cool.
That hammer shattering scene was.
It was cool. I will say that. There's some more from her. Yeah. Her outfit's kind of cool too. I'll give her that.
Heimdall with the bridge. Yeah. He's so.
Oh, that's actually my favorite. I think he's my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'm not surprised though. I loved him in He was like a little bit in Dark World.
Yeah.
His role wasn't big enough or as big as Ragnarok. But he killed it in Ragnarok. I love that. I agree.
That's Idris Elba, right?
Yep. Thoughts on Ragnarok?
Oh, we can get into it later.
All right, cool. What was yours?
This should be a top 6 movie for me, by the way. It's taken out.
What? Oh, Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Fucking such a good turn in the right direction for Marvel. It was very refreshing from what we've gotten in the past couple of movies. For sure. Honestly, no one expected the chemistry to work. Like we talked about this, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever we were last year.
If you'd like to hear our full reviews, go check out
the Thunderbolts review episode.
Yeah, like it just worked
after this video. Don't leave now. Yeah.
And Bob was awesome, like really cool.
Dude, I still like giggle to myself every time I think of the Red Guardian scene with the child, and she just fucking like that gone. Yeah. I laugh at that all the time. Jesus Christ. Just to myself.
Yeah, that movie's phenomenal. It was really like after I finished watching it, I was so tempted to put it in like top 10, but I couldn't do it.
I just put out all of the here's how I came up with my top 10. I'm like, all right, which ones do I like? Which ones do I don't like? No. All right. This one is better than this one is the weakest. Yeah, I just kept doing the weakest.
You just do the leapfrog stuff.
Yeah, and then I just organized them into a top 10.
Yeah. Thunderbolts is so cool, though. For sure. I have Avengers 1. I don't know if anyone else has Avengers 1 at all in their top 10.
I came very close.
Yeah, I came. Yeah. I really...
Together.
Wait. We're edging my Avengers take.
Yeah,
It's up there.
I love Avengers. People underrate it because it's the first one and it's been so long, and obviously a better Avengers movie came out later, and then a fake Avengers movie not titled Avengers.
Yeah, it was Cap 3.
Yeah, Cap 3. Came out, and that's I like that more than Avengers. But I mean, Avengers has so much awesome stuff with it. The characters, the designs,
synergy again.
Also, yeah, their chemistry was phenomenal.
Yeah,
which I also, if I was my age back then, I would have been so shocked that their chemistry was that good. Hulk does some cool stuff in this movie. Still kind of like, I don't know what the fuck.
It's like,
I'm done with Hulk. I don't want to talk about Hulk anymore. If Hulk's in any more fucking movies that we're gonna talk about, I'm not gonna talk about him except Infinity War. I can't do it. I'm fucking sick of this character, man. They ruined him.
He's coming back.
He's cool though. I don't know. Cap was fucking sick. Iron Man's sick. I think this is Loki's best movie. They should have kept Loki a villain.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the Loki TV show's cool. His redemption's fine. Just keep him villain. I like when villains are villains. Stop fucking doing this with Venom. Just keep Venom as a fucking villain. We don't need anti-hero Venom.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Agent Venom.
There's a show called Dragon Ball Z you would absolutely love.
Yeah. Loki should have been Frieza. Yeah. I think so. If that's what you're implying.
No, it's Vegeta, Piccolo, not Krillin. Vegeta,
Oh,
Piccolo,
okay.
Yamcha,
Well, I don't know.
Tien.
That's different because Goku's like a vibe.
He is a vibe.
Okay, like you're gonna tell me
Android 17.
But
Android 18.
It's also visually like really good. Like this was like part of that group with like Iron Man and Cap 1, where like they all had like this look to them, and I fucking love early MCU visually. Except Thor. Thor's ugly. Thor. It was really fun though. I really liked Avengers. It's really nice.
I love that movie.
I also like the Bruce Banner shooting himself dialogue. I thought that was cool. Nick Fury's fucking amazing. I fucking love Nick Fury.
He's perfect.
And I had one more thing. Loki doesn't use his powers good enough. And we'll go into that later too. But yeah, I think it's really fun.
You guys remember, like, at least some people in the audience will for sure, but Do you guys remember how big of an impact that movie had? Like the screenings when they would actually do like all 24-hour showings for that movie. Fucking insane. Like I still remember the first time I went to go watch the movie. I went to go see this movie 3 times probably. The guy next to me, my first time, and mind you, this is day like 3. I've seen this movie 5 times now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Every theater was sold out.
Yeah,
There's
it
people
was fucking
standing in my
ridiculous.
theater.
I also could not believe it was sold out because I thought the MCU was big.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought when I was a kid
Oh yeah.
the MCU was like that.
Yeah.
Like I never thought it was like that. Like I knew it was big. I didn't think because like before MCU it was Star Wars. Like Star Wars was the fucking
Oh, yeah,
franchise
for
that everyone
sure.
was going to. Never thought MCU was going to reach that. And then Avengers proved just me wrong
Yeah, because
completely.
people are like, wow, all the characters are there from
Yeah.
the movie that I like. If someone like
That's
liked
probably
Thor a
what
little
helped
bit,
more,
they
yeah.
liked Iron Man a little bit. It's like, oh wow, now they're all here.
Yeah, and if anyone liked Hawkeye a little bit,
Obviously,
You got too hard.
shut up.
obviously the movie gets overshadowed. I think it's not talked about because there's bigger movies, grander scale.
Yeah.
Like Infinity War is thousands of characters, and even Age of Ultron is more characters. So people just forget about Avengers 1, but I have it in my top 10 as well. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah, was that and then did we talk about your 6?
Yeah, Ragnarok.
5, 7? 7?
7.
And then we talked about yours was
Thunderbolts.
not Shang-Chi, yeah, Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I mean Eternals. I'm kidding.
Bro, if there was one movie not making this list, that one's probably
Not
the
that bad.
earliest like
That movie's
knockout I
overrated.
got.
Yeah,
It's
that
nowhere
movie's
near my
overrated.
top 10.
It's
but-
too long. That's my only problem with it. I think it's too long. I actually really fuck with it.
All right, number 6.
I want Kit
6.
Harington in it. God damn it. Guardians 3.
Yeah, I have Cap 1.
I have Thunderbolts.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn, I feel so left out. I should just put it in my top 10. I feel like an idiot.
So if you want my thoughts on Thunderbolts, go watch the Thunderbolts review on the channel now.
Yeah, we just talked about it a little bit. But
After this.
Guardians
3.
3. Wait, we'll do that last because I'm assuming no one else has Cap 1 on their list.
I do not.
Yeah, that sucks.
I came close.
I really love Cap 1.
No,
I think
it's a
too.
solid film.
I think it's so awesome because it's the most. I'll have to look again. I think it's like the most comic booky feeling MCU movie. I think the colors there. I think Red Skull's fucking awesome.
Mhm.
Character development.
Yeah, and
The grenade scene.
the grenade
Oh
scene's
my
fucking
god,
phenomenal.
yes.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Bucky. Kind of.
No, fuck that guy.
He
I hope he
dies.
never comes back. I hope I never see that guy in a
I
future
hope he
movie.
loses his arm.
Yeah, me too. I hope he has to put it in a dishwasher because he
Yeah.
spills pizza on it or something. I can't remember what it was. But
Champagne.
was it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But man, dude, and Cap is so cool. And I can't remember the
Howling
scene.
Commandos. Sorry, cut you off.
No, yeah,
It
that's
was just
it's
like
awesome.
that's
the
what I was.
the scene,
thinking.
yeah, the scene where they barge in, and it's just like a still shot of all them just standing there. It's fucking so cool. This movie's just so fucking awesome. I love it. That's why I want to watch Winter Soldier again because I think 90% of people like Winter Soldier more than Cap 1.
I like Cap 1 a lot too.
I don't think anyone has a problem with Cap 1. I think it just exists.
It's like the perfect. Hey, do you think you're interested in the Marvel universe? Go watch this film.
The first.
I love that. Yeah,
it's
that's
the perfect-
that's a perfect
Yeah.
way to word
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, watch the first one.
Yeah,
Idiot.
dumbass,
No, but
idiot, fucking moron. Sorry,
it's so good. And the ending.
pervert.
The first Avenger.
Yeah, the first Avenger, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just really, I couldn't. When I rewatched it, because I didn't have it that high when I first watched it. I just loved it, like when I was little. But I rewatched it like 2 years ago with Patty. I couldn't believe how much I love this movie.
Mhm.
It's just so fun.
Fun fact: I threw up while watching this movie.
Wow.
Why?
The
So
first
I
time.
know 2 people who thrown up during MCU movies. That's crazy.
Well, during this specific one, I'll tell you why. I went to go see this with one of my old friends. I don't talk to this guy anymore. He was a weirdo. And he put like 20 gallons of butter and then the cheese spread on our popcorn. You know that like cheese
Yeah.
sauce?
The seasoning.
Yeah, I only had like 5 handfuls of that popcorn and I had to throw up.
I would
That
too.
sounds
That's fucking
gross.
disgusting.
Oh my
I almost
God.
throw up just on like butter. That's why I don't put butter anymore. But like
He's like
that and like 10 pounds of the cheese. Holy fuck.
Yep, and then I puked all over the bathroom in Classic Cinemas Elk Grove. And I went back to the theater.
You had to clean that up.
I
You
was
had to
like
clean that
11. I was like 11 when this movie came
That's
out.
funny.
You
Wow.
had to travel back in time to clean it up, John.
So I did. Wait, I didn't. Maybe I was on the last part. Did you go back and watch it?
Yeah.
Or? That's cool. I'm proud of you.
Loved it movie.
Yeah, really fun. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm not gonna talk about it a lot. You'll know why.
First of all, I just have to thank it for what it's done. It's introduced a lot of more adult humor and language into the
First F-bomb in the
franchise.
MCU.
Exactly. It was needed. Like, eventually the audience that you started with is gonna grow up. I'm there for it. I love the way the humor's made. I love how, again, you don't expect these people to work together. They don't really, but they still get the job done. Fucking hilarious. R.I.P. to, Chris Pratt's character just going through absolute depression. Also,
He's still alive.
Yeah, he's just on Earth.
Well, yeah, except he's going through depression because of, like, Gamora.
Oh, whatever.
Oh,
He's got his dad.
He's fine.
He's got his oldest dad now. No one.
Anyway. Also, fuck, I had something. Oh, dude, the whole, like, thing with, what's the villain's name?
High Evolutionary.
The High Evolutionary. When
He's
he's
good.
given, like, the evil speech, and Peter Quill is just like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm so tired with these bullshit speeches. Just do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Loved it. Also, R.I.P. Rocket, dude. That made me feel so sad. I was like, holy shit.
No.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
His, like, origin story, bro.
Oh.
Are you saying
Yeah.
R.I.P.?
You're saying
That's
R.I.P.
not
like
that
they're
mean.
dead.
But, dude, it's like, oh my god, dude, he went through fucking hell.
He did go. It was really fucking sad. I watched it with you. I don't remember if you were bawling next to me. I was fucking bawling.
Yeah,
my
I do
eyes
remember
out.
that.
We were the only ones in the theater. We got front row seats.
I was like,
Yeah, I was fucking crying my ass off during that movie.
As a Rocket enjoyer, it was a great scene.
Yeah, and I'm happy. I think Rockets was my favorite before. God 3. That made it even cooler. The only thing I wasn't a fan of, I don't like the new Guardians of the Galaxy group.
yeah.
I think it's cool. Also, I don't like how they underutilized Adam Warlock.
Yeah, not enough scenes.
Yeah.
Got a good actor for him, too.
Oh,
for
no.
sure.
Oh, no. We talked about him with Death of a Unicorn. Fucking love that guy.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, the movie's awesome. I think without that movie, we don't get the Thunderbolts humor. Because Thunderbolts had a lot of what Guardians of the Galaxy 3 had. Which
Don't
was
be rash. That's a callback to that movie.
Yeah. But yeah, the High Evolutionary is also a fucking amazing villain. I think he's
Great
the
villain.
best Guardians villain. Because, why am I zoning out on the first one's name?
Ronan.
Ronan sucks balls. Ego's
It-
fine.
Wait, Ronan or Rowan?
Ronan.
The blue face
I agree about Ego.
hood.
I thought it was Rowan.
No, that's Professor Rowan from Pokemon.
His name is Ronin.
Ronan.
Like the samurai.
Isn't it Ronan the Conqueror?
No, it's
Ronin something.
Isn't it
I thought
Ronan
it was
something?
Rowan, bro.
That's a
Rowan.
Pokemon
W-A-N.
professor.
No, his name is Ronin. I know that.
I know you're rage baiting me right
I'm
now.
not
I
rage
did,
baiting.
I did a movie essay on this when I was in freshman year of high school.
On God Go On?
GOG 1, yeah.
Wow.
In Spanish. Just for
Wow.
Spanish class.
That's sick. Anything else about Guardians 3?
It's a good movie.
I'm gonna keep
It's not
it.
my top 10.
Good soundtrack, of course, but
I think
Great.
also amazing send off.
oh yeah, for sure for all of our beloved characters.
It's time to move on to the new cast, though.
I hope there's not a fourth one.
Loved how at the end you could understand Groot because you became
That was
part
so
of the family.
fucking amazing.
Oh my god, that
The
that
dance
brings me
scene,
joy.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dance scene was crazy. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. But did we talk about it? Is that everyone's? 6?
Yeah.
Cap 1, GOG 3, and
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Number 5.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
What the fuck?
I know. Hold on. I see him looking at me. I need you to stop looking at me for a second. Just bear with me.
We'll get there. We need
All
to
right.
say
Okay, yeah,
everyone's-
let's get through first, please.
Okay. All right. First of all,
Wait.
No, wait, we're not. Wait, let's do
Well,
our. Let's
okay,
just name it
all right,
first.
all
We
right,
don't.
all
We'll
right,
get to
sure.
you.
Yeah,
We'll get
okay,
to you.
Okay.
Number 5.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1. So we don't.
Okay.
Oh wait, that means you do have to go into it, but no.
Yeah.
We got
Infinity
a problem.
What?
What
You
the
have
fuck?
a problem with mine. This is
No, I think yours
debatable.
is the bigger problem.
What?
Mine's
That's
still a top-
crazy.
Mine's a top 5.
Because I have a feeling I know his 1, 2, and 3.
Do you?
I'm not gonna say them, but I think we have similar top 5s.
You want to write it down so that way you can...
Yeah.
5 is very justified. It's a top 5 MCU movie. I could put it higher tomorrow, maybe.
Okay, anyway, go to Homecoming, please.
All right. So, basically, this is the perfect introduction to Spider-Man for those who know Spider-Man. All right?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's already after the fucking Uncle Ben bullshit.
Well, then it's not
It's
a perfect
like-
introduction.
It is. I said for those who know the character.
Well, then it's not an introduction.
Oh my god, you're arguing semantics here. Like a fucking
No, I see what you're
left-handed
saying.
spatula compared to a right one.
You're saying we didn't need an introduction because
No, exactly. And so it's also the perfect, like, neighborhood Spider-Man. That is what he's supposed to be. He is supposed to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. In this film, you see him actually helping people in New York
You
on
get
the
2
street level,
scenes.
which is perfectly fine. All right. At the end, it kind of loses track, but it sets up the rest of the Spider-Man films perfectly. All right. I love the mask. I love the fucking costume design.
I like the guy
I
in the
love
chair.
the quips. Dude, the fucking, what are you doing in here? Masturbating? That shit fucking broke me
That
in
was
the
a good one.
theaters. All right, it was so fucking funny. And don't get me wrong, there are some times when the movie's just like Zendaya and Tom Holland.
Zendaya was barely even in this movie.
You're thinking of the other girl.
Oh
Liz.
yeah, I am. Yeah, Liz.
I
and
like
it's
the
like,
relationship.
man, fuck that.
They just threw it
bitch.
away. I
Well,
couldn't believe that.
I'm fine with that too. I didn't like it that much.
Yeah. But I thought it was great.
I think Homecoming's overhated.
Yes.
Top
it
5's
is.
absurd. I think it's in my top 20. I don't want to check right
I
now.
love it. I love that film.
I
I
like
can't.
Tom Holland.
I can't do it. It does set up the future Spider-Man movies perfectly because he's a little Iron Boy Jr.
Okay. Well,
And I think
fuck
it's
you.
and I used to hate that take, but when I rewatched those movies 3 times, I couldn't believe how true it was. He relies so much on having him, and it pisses me off. I don't like that Tony's so much in this movie.
I do like their dynamic though.
I think the dynamic's fine. I prefer if it wasn't like father-son, or
Well, I
They-
think
they
it's like
tried-
a mentor-mentee kind of
it
thing.
didn't even feel like it felt like he was supposed to be his Uncle Ben. It literally felt like Iron Man was Uncle Ben, like the new Uncle Ben, and I couldn't stand it. I don't like the boat saving scene. The only good thing about it is that Spider-Man's holding the boat together, and he barely does that. I think Vulture's sick though.
Oh, dude, I fucking Michael Keaton
Michael Keaton.
as the goddamn villain. Loved it. Loved it. He was perfect.
He's smart.
Dude, also respectable villain. Knows the identity and is like, I'm not a snitch.
Good
Yeah.
story too
Yeah.
with his business.
I think
right?
good motives. I think this was
Yes.
like he had,
Yes.
and that's why I didn't like when they did Mysterio in the second one.
Yeah, he's just like,
And they were just doing like a
Man, fuck you,
shittier
Tony Stark.
version of it.
Man.
Yeah, and it's like he had a reason
yeah,
to be fuck this guy,
Yeah.
fuck this, and
fuck everybody, bro.
yeah, Vulture they did amazingly, and it sucks because we're never gonna get him again.
Dude, he was terrifying. Terrifying.
His outfit was sick.
Dude,
Really cool.
amazing.
Yeah, but besides Vulture and Ned and Tom Holland, I don't care for the rest of the movie. So a little boring.
I actually don't even like Tom Holland that much in this movie.
I thought it was pretty good.
Understandable. I think he plays Peter Parker pretty well.
I think he has
Yeah.
the best Peter Parker out of the 3 of them. If that makes it's
He's-
like
he's
the
like a
Batman
good-
versus it's like Robert Pattinson being the best
I don't agree.
Bruce Wayne. Year 1, but
He's
I
definitely
think
the worst Spider-Man.
He's a.
I would say
He's the
back in
strongest,
the
but I think like characteristically, I think he's the worst.
I think he's pretty solid. I think he's
I also
solid.
don't like the Iron Spider scenes. I think they
don't.
suck.
This is my hot take. I don't like the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. Like
That's been
either
my-
of his movies.
Remember how Pokemon Black and White came out and no one liked them?
I still don't like them.
Well, now everyone likes them. That's how TASM has ended up being. Everyone used to hate them, and everyone's starting to like them.
I
For
like
some-
black and white. I always did. Can't.
No, me too. And that's how I've been
It's-
with TASM. But
Just so much better than those
I don't
movies.
know. Iron Spider fucking sucks. I think Aunt May's
He's not in it.
fine. Yes, he is.
Iron Spider?
Iron Spider. His suit is fucking Stark Tech. You know what I mean. It's Stark Tech.
Nanotech, yeah.
It's fucking lame. It's boring. It's dumb. His suit actually isn't that great. I don't like his suit. I don't like any of his suits. I think all of Tom Holland's suits suck balls.
It's fair.
That's crazy.
I don't think he has a single good suit.
That's crazy.
He doesn't have a
Even
single
with the
suit.
eyes, bro.
Nope.
Even the final.
I don't like
thing
the
that we
reactionary.
ever
I think the reactionary eyes are
You
disgusting.
hate those?
Don't like them. Nope.
I love that. I think that is the perfect way to portray
And guess
Spider-Man.
what? Guess what? You're not gonna get in the fourth movie. I'm so fucking happy.
That's so dumb.
They confirmed it. The suit he has in the
That's so
final
dumb.
swing of Spider-Man No Way Home is gonna be a suit moving on because he's broke. That's how Spider-Man should be.
Good.
He should be a broke, single loser.
Yeah.
Parker Industries, here we come.
But I will say they did attempt to do the friendly neighborhood stuff. Lasted like 2 minutes and it was fun. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I don't want to talk about this one
I
anymore.
can't believe that's top 5. That is disgusting.
Oh,
I'm actually like
No.
disgusted. It's top 5.
No.
No, I'm disgusted.
We can wait to
You
talk
can
Wait,
be
about it.
disgusted.
So how, in terms of Spider-Man movies, live action, where does it rank?
Live action, it's let's see, what?
You
I'd
have-
say 4th.
So you have Spider-Man 1 and 2 obviously above it. And then what are the other?
TASM's there,
So TASM 1.
and 2
What?
are below.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
above.
No,
No,
we're going down up.
So this one's number 4.
Yeah, I would say.
So
it's-
Spider-Man 3 is above this one?
Yeah, I would have just
What
for
the
nostalgia factors,
fuck?
bro. Just for nostalgia
agree with
factor.
that. Just for nostalgia.
I actually don't like Spider-Man 3 as much as Homecoming. I think there's too much going on. It doesn't work.
I could go either way.
I don't like what's his name. Fucking his friend Harry, in the.
The actor, I can't remember the actor.
This is not a Raimi segment.
No,
Yeah,
fuck off. Let's
no.
stop talking about
All
Raimi.
right,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Homecoming. top
Good
5.
point, John. Good point. Good point.
All right.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I love it. It's just so funny.
Me too. I
Yeah.
love this movie.
I think it's just so awesome. I remember, I'll never forget walking past the Marcus Theater. And I was walking to Walmart, and I'll never forget the sign saying Guardians of the Galaxy showing, I think it might have been June something. And I was like, no one's going to see this movie. I went to see it because I knew the Guardians of the Galaxy, but I didn't think anyone was going to know about it. I didn't think anyone was going to like it. The movie came out, it's like, I don't think it's in anyone's not top 10.
What's that line
Unless
they use?
it's not in one of yours, but
The line they use, the tagline they use, like the introduction to the cosmic side of the MCU.
Yeah.
It does that very well.
yeah.
Yes.
Very fitting
Perfect.
description.
I think they showed off so many. They showed off so much of the universe, and it was nice. I think this is the Collector's first movie, right? Am I wrong?
The Collector?
Am I?
I
Or,
thought
no,
that
not
was
the
the
Collector.
second one. Or the second Thor film. That was because at the end scene. He
No, the
kinda
Collector's
did it.
right.
Is it? I
You're
can't
thinking of the
remember.
Grand Master in
'Cause I always
Ragnarok.
mix those two up. Yeah, I don't know.
The Collector is Benicio del Toro.
He was in the first Gog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they try to get the
Purple Stone.
stone to him. Yeah.
Oh.
The opening scene with Quill, fucking hilarious. Where he's stealing. Yeah. That's what got me in. Like the second that happened, I was like, this movie might be phenomenal, and it was. I couldn't. So awesome. I
absolutely love it.
I think Ronan's just lame.
Yeah, I
That's-
don't.
That's why it's not my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's crazy. I think it is my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think it's really close.
But like, yeah, the big bad should have been someone else. Who?
I think
I
the way
don't
he
know.
loses sucks.
The epic dance battle to save the universe.
We got defeated
is,
by friendship.
I think it's funny, but like,
Yeah.
He needed a couple more scenes, but I still really liked his character. He was a very Steppenwolf coded from that.
I think that's actually a good one. Yeah, I like
But
that.
other than that, I thought he was still cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay, we'll go to somehow Infinity War. Don't know how we got here this early.
Do you want to talk about it? We
Yeah,
can wait.
actually, I agree. I think we should
Yeah.
wait because I
Alright.
think it might be to the end.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll wait to
number
talk about
4.
my number 5.
Sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
No, actually, I want to wait as well.
Yeah, 4.
You're gonna think I'm picking this list just to piss you off.
Black
He's going
Panther.
for Thor 1.
No, it's Thor 2. No, I'm joking. It's Ragnarok though. It is
I'm
Ragnarok.
fine. Whatever. We talked about it.
Ragnarok's hilarious.
I still think I do think it's hilarious. You know, I just have my problem with Thor. Like I said, that movie used to be top 6 for me.
Yeah.
Like, just dropped. I just like the more I grew, the more I
He
had problems.
became an old, boring man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though 2 Guardians movies are in my top 5, whatever.
Yeah, but
Oh,
not
you're
old
not-
and boring.
Oh, this one I've been switching around. This could be anywhere from 2 to 4. Iron Man 1. I really love Iron Man.
That's
1.
solid. That's a good pick.
This feels like a movie, like just a movie. I don't mean like a superhero movie. I don't mean MCU movie. This just feels like a fucking good movie. Robert Downey Jr., amazing. their fake replacement for the Mandarin. I have problems with it, but I think I know why they did it, because in the comics in the 70s, the Mandarin was Asian because there was the Korean War.
Yeah.
This movie came out in 2008. What was happening in 2008?
Iraq.
Yeah.
Iraq and Afghanistan and all this shit in the Middle East. So they tried changing him to be Middle Eastern, and it didn't work. That's my only problem with the movie. I think everything else fucking bangs. I think it looks amazing. The suit's amazing. It's fucking amazing.
Lots
The way-
of scraps.
yeah. The scene where he dies. He dies. That's actually
does die,
the R.I.P. Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an actual he dies scene. That was fucking awesome. This arc reactor looks really fucking sick.
Proof Tony has a heart.
Tony's so fucking sick. I love Tony. That's all.
Great.
That movie's just phenomenal.
Perfect casting.
Yeah. That
well,
is
literally.
the best casting.
Yeah,
I think
you got
they've
a
ever done
fucking
before in their life.
Guy who almost had his career ruined, and then
Redemption.
and he's
Just
literally
playing
Tony
himself.
Stark. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he actually was. Except he's not a billionaire.
Yeah, it's just kind of 100,000 there. I don't know if he had $1 million back then.
No way. No, I think he was bankrupt, maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. Definitely.
I mean, he did a Sherlock Holmes movie right after it.
That's
He's
true.
clearly
That's
desperate for
true.
money. Number
Talk
4.
about that
Unless you
later.
have more to talk about Iron Man 1, unless you have it later.
I just love the end where it's like the press conference at the end where it's like,
I am Iron
are you
Oh,
Iron Man? Are
yeah.
you Iron Man?
Yeah.
He just sits down with a fucking Whopper in his hand. And is like, everyone needs
And
to
then
sit
they
the
play the
fuck down.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about this on another episode, but seeing the Paramount logo when you first played the movie, it was a little different.
Really?
Wow, I actually don't remember
forget
Yeah, it was Paramount,
That,
MCU.
that makes sense, though,
Yeah.
because MCU had a lot of different distributors at the time, so I can see that, yeah.
Number 4, Winter Soldier. We spoke about this already.
Yep, that was.
I
I
love
had that
Winter
written down for
Soldier.
John. Winter Soldier right here.
You had it at 4?
Oh, I was supposed to order it.
Oh, well, that's fine.
I would have put it at 3, so I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have put it at 4 for you.
Chris Evans. I love Bucky. I love Chris Evans and what's her name? Black Widow's relationship
sure.
in the movie.
Oh, you mean the actress on
Their
Scarlett
duo.
Johansson? Yeah.
Yeah, I like their chemistry. Their duo. I don't know if we ever got them as a duo again in any other movies for a brief scene.
No, because it was just Hulk and her after that.
Yeah.
That was a problem. Yeah.
I didn't necessarily care about their love interest, but I thought them as a team
I
was
did.
great.
I got baited.
It was cool.
I was kind
Yeah.
of upset by it.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about their love because I always knew Chris Evans would find a way to, or I always knew the character would find its way to
He
only
got-
be with Peggy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it'd be time travel, but I thought maybe,
My guess was that she was gonna come back as Captain Carter,
yeah, something like
which
that.
didn't happen. Thank God.
Happened in Multiverse of Madness.
It is.
Is she?
She's Captain Britain, yeah.
But is she dating him? Oh, probably. Yeah, they loved each other. But
Oh yeah, and the Chris Evans was in the robot suit in that movie, right?
You're right. You're right. He's right. Yeah, he's right. No, that movie's so fucking awesome. I mean, espionage, is that the word?
Correct.
Fucking amazing. I couldn't believe an MCU ever like went that route, and they nailed it. I
I
mean,
wonder if they'll do it. I think they
Was it
kind of
the
tried to
Russos?
do it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to do it again with Brave New World.
it didn't work as well.
They didn't follow the theme, but great. Hail Hydra. The elevator
Whoa.
scene.
That was controversial. Go on.
That's what they said, right?
Sorry, I thought you were saying Hail Hydra.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying the scene where they did the. Did they say Hail Hydra?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe they
The
used a different
elevator
phrase.
The elevator scene, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elevator scene. Yeah, awesome. That movie fucking rocks. I
Yeah.
love. Okay.
So good.
Perfect trilogy, man. I really love that trilogy. Like, I used to think it was like 3rd place when I was younger. So fucking solid.
You could definitely tell who the favorite like superhero
Yeah.
was for sure, with just how well they treated his trilogy. But like, yeah, oh my
I think it's
God.
crazy we just got capped so late into the MCU.
Yeah.
Like, it was the end of Phase 1. Like, he was the last non-Avengers movie before Phase 1 ended.
I thought he was before Thor.
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say I thought he was after Avengers, wasn't he?
No.
No. I think Winter Soldier was. Iron Man. Okay, I'm thinking Iron Man 2. Yeah, Winter Soldier was the first, I think, Phase 2 movie.
Because it was Iron Man, then Iron Man 2, and then
Somehow.
Hulk, right?
No.
And then Thor, and then Cap.
Avengers.
Fucking awesome movie, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's Winter Soldier. That's my number 4. I would put it higher if I could, but I can't.
yeah, I thought you were going to. Well, 3.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Jesus,
Ooh.
why? Really?
Understandable.
Really,
I can see you
like
doing that, yeah.
I really, dude, I love Hugh Jackman. All right, first of all, but that's not why he's up here. All right, I'm up here because it's finally the first fucking
X-Men.
movie with the cowl, and that's all I'll say for now.
Oh, the cowl.
Yeah, like comic book accurate cowl.
Wolverine.
that
Oh,
Wolverine
the
has.
outfit, yeah.
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 So, your top 3?
Oh, sorry. Hello? Where am I? I'm looking at John's fucking list. That
Dude,
wrote
I was
for-
like, he's the host of the show.
I'll put Guardians 3 here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm switching in last second. I'm putting Guardians 3 here. I had like some little thoughts as we made this.
My number 3, Avengers 1.
I had that for John. Look. Oh, I had it 4. Fuck.
Well, whatever. It's in my top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avengers 1. So who's going first?
Let's do Donovan. Oh, let's do you because we've done
we've
Avengers.
talked about that one.
Okay. Yeah, Avengers 1. Beautiful. Perfect comic book movie. This is what I imagined a comic book movie would be like when I was a little kid. When I played with my toys, this is how it would have gone. I probably wouldn't have made Loki the villain, but that's not. It doesn't matter. Because I guess I didn't really care about Thor's villains.
Yeah.
But Tom Hiddleston plays Loki great. Always has, always will.
Thank God he wasn't Thor.
He's coming back forever. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, when the fuck is he coming back though?
Tomorrow.
Well, I do agree though. Avengers is that, and like I said earlier, Cap 1. I think those are the most comic booky.
Yeah.
MCU movies, maybe even like. I won't say that actually,
Just
but
a
MCU
tone.
movies for
It's
sure.
Just a great tone setter.
Yeah.
I understand Infinity War is probably objectively better, plot wise, but I just would rather watch Avengers 1. So I put it higher.
Oh, that's right. You had it at 4. I was like,
Yeah.
we didn't talk about Infinity War yet, but I remember. What did I say?
Infinity War is
Guardian.
five.
We used to talk about Guardians
Yeah.
3 as much as we could. I have it rated so highly because when a movie gets me like that, I'm putting it really high. That movie made me bawl my eyes out for like maybe 70% of it, and I love it. I think it's like the perfect closeout.
And it's funny.
Maybe for any trilogy in the MCU, also funny as fuck.
Drax
but-
is not coming back.
Yeah, no, he's not. No, so that sucks. And he didn't even do his thing, which was fight Thanos. So
Yeah.
that's great. What a waste of a fucking character that
Maybe in
was.
the multiverse.
But I blame that on the Russos, so whatever. And you,
Deadpool, Wolverine.
Deadpool, Wolverine. Go on 2 more.
All right, loved it. First of all, just the perfect fight scene between Deadpool and Wolverine. Just hell's bells in the background. Fucking iconic.
Oh yeah, that scene was nice.
All right. And then what really sold it for me was the Chris Evans as fucking Johnny Storm. That hit the perfect
And the end
combo
credit scene was
nostalgia.
hilarious.
Yes, dude, like it was the perfect like homage to the character that he played, and I loved it. All right, like as someone who grew up like when those movies came out, like I was a wee little lad,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
were
a
like
bit
4 or
bigger than a
5.
cum stain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's who I grew up with as a superhero. So just seeing like
Him come back.
yeah, exactly. It was like, okay, he's never gonna come back. And
Now
it's
he's never
like,
coming back.
But he's
yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
not
now
coming
he's
back.
definitely not.
He'll
but-
come back as Cap or some bullshit somehow.
I mean,
Yeah.
they could bring him back for Johnny Bavarian or Johnny Storm, but I think they closed the character out on purpose.
Yeah, I mean they've killed every Fantastic Four member so far that we've seen.
Yeah.
So 2 for 2, they're both dead.
Also, Blade coming back.
And then his
fucking-
line,
Yeah.
what do you say? You'll
There'll
never.
never be another.
Never-
Blade.
Yeah.
That was fucking
That was
hilarious.
so fucking
It's like
good.
it's good in a meta way, and like no one's gonna be as good as him
Mhm.
ever. Like I don't give a fuck what actor they get.
Yeah.
Like
no.
I love Blade 1 and 2 so much.
Elektra coming back, and then
Couldn't give a fuck about it.
the fucking crown jewel of fucking Channing Tatum as fucking
Gambit.
Oh my god, he's coming back again to play the character supposedly.
Supposedly.
So, I'm here for it. If he, I've wanted that for so long, ever since it was like teased.
Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about it like so much because that was on Wendy's birthday. We watched it. I couldn't stop talking about that fucking Gambit shit. I fucking love it. I don't know how long he's gonna come back for, but I love Channing Tatum. I just watched Bullet Train again, and like he's not even in it for that long, but like he's so fucking funny. I love Channing Tatum.
Same. Have you guys seen Dog?
I love Dog.
No.
This is
No
not
one
a dog
talked
segment.
about it. Not a dog segment. I fucking love that movie.
I think that was his segue to pick his next movie.
Was it? No, it
That's
wasn't.
gonna be his next pick, though.
I'm
on to him. I'm on to him.
Anyway,
Shout out Hugh Jackman.
yeah, Deadpool
Yeah.
Wolverine's fun though. I think Hugh Jackman's just fun, good, even though he's old as fuck.
He wanted it to be a send off, but they left it open ended.
I think they should have sent it off. But we'll see when we get the new X-Men and I'm not ready for a new Wolverine.
Yeah,
really not.
I mean he's definitely not gonna be the permanent Wolverine, but he may make a multiverse cameo.
Like Henry Cavill.
Let's get to number 2 quickly, and then 1 afterwards. So
Yep. 2 is Guardians 1.
fair.
Yeah. I
Same
love that
with
movie.
you.
Yeah.
Nope. Close.
I was wrong.
No, well, I got 2 more. Number 2 is Iron Man 1.
I did have look.
There you go.
Okay.
So
well,
you've had them all so far.
yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Wait. Oh, I know what your number 1 is then. Wow, what a fun little
What's your
bit.
Number 2.
What's
I
your
didn't
number
say it.
Yeah, I was like,
Civil War.
okay.
You
Yeah. I
Civil
guess
War.
That, yeah.
That's your number 1?
2.
Oh.
This is our 2, and then well, let's go with. Oh, we were talking about
Iron
it
Man 1?
already. Yeah, go on.
I
Go on.
spoke about how much I love it already. And we don't need to do any more.
Yeah, fuck you,
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah, he died to his own bomb.
Womp.
He
Yeah,
read his
that's
own
fucked
name
up.
on that bomb, and he blew up.
Yeah, and then now there's a guy with a vulture suit running around and stuff.
A vulture suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Homecoming. Whatever. What was I gonna say? Okay, let's do Civil War first, and then Infinity War, because Infinity War is more first place votes.
Yes.
We don't have to go over that.
No.
Infinity War is our number
Yeah.
1. Your number 1 is Civil War.
Nope.
What the fuck? Okay, wait.
Huh?
We're talking about Civil War then. I'm wrong. I didn't know what number 1 was.
We've
That's
already talked
crazy.
about my number 1.
Is it Deadpool and Wolverine?
No, it's not. No.
No.
I was like, there's no way.
Okay, well let's talk about Civil
You're
War.
number 2, yeah.
Civil War's on your top 10?
No.
I can't explain that. I really thought it was.
I'll
going to
explain
be.
it.
Yeah, let's hear why it's not. I'm more
because I have
curious.
10 movies I like more.
Whatever, fuck this guy.
No. I don't have any problems with Civil War. Very cool story. 2 sides at war.
Civilly, at that.
Very
Not-
uncivil.
No, not civilly.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, they
no.
are. They are.
And that's the movie, and it was cool. And Tony, and what team were you guys? Team Tony? Or
Team Cap all the way.
Yeah, but Tony had cooler numbers, so I picked.
I was Team Tony because Captain America should have just said, "No, Bucky, you can't be an Avenger." That's all he had to say, and send him away. I guess Tony wanted him dead,
I was going to say, he kind of killed his parents.
but
Yeah,
he could have just sent Bucky away without killing him. Whatever. Get over it, Cap.
they need to do something.
Your friend's a
yeah,
criminal.
Whatever.
Even if he was mind controlled.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't care about it. I just don't care about the movie.
Yeah, this movie goes up and down a lot for me. It never reaches 1, obviously. But this is Spider-Man's best movie.
I agree.
This is Spider-Man's best movie. This is Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man and it's awesome. Bucky's that 2v1 fight they do
Good
with
fight.
Iron Man and
Yeah,
Bucky and
that's
Cap is
clean.
phenomenal. And then to have Iron Man get nerfed in the middle of the fight, so that way his fight with Cap is actually fair.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant choice, because usually what Marvel does is they would just 1v1, and it wouldn't make sense because Iron Man would just murk the
obliterate.
fuck out of him. So it's cool that they nerfed him, and then Zemo is one of 2 villains to actually win, which never happens. And I love when villains win. That's
Mhm.
why my number 1's my number 1. I love when the good guys lose. It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like sometimes
If they won every movie, then they'll
They'd be
lose.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Civil
No.
War.
It's not my number 2, but I mean, it's pretty
What?
good.
I thought you just said it was.
No, I said Guardians 1.
What the fuck is you don't have Civil War in your top 10?
No.
What the fuck? I thought you said Civil War.
No, I said Guardians 1.
It's all in your head.
I was like, it's a pretty good film.
Really? Dude, I swear
Black
you said
Panther's
Civil
great in
War.
the movie. When his dad blows
Oh,
up.
Civil War. Yeah, Black Panther Civil War is so fucking awesome. And his dad blowing up so fucking cool. I can watch that on repeat.
Civil War, the movie where Wanda goes, whoosh, Yeah, that's what starts at the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah.
Maybe it is in my top 10.
No, that's awesome. I also don't like that.
Yeah, it's better than Doctor Strange.
It sucks that Hulk's not in it.
If I read
But maybe
my
it
list,
doesn't
I'd
suck.
say-
But I mean, it's like
Maybe it doesn't
it's
suck
kind
the
of
Hulk's not in it.
broken if him and Thor are in it. So
Yeah.
That's why it's not an Avengers movie.
I'll just say they took the 2 worst Avengers out of the movie, and it was pretty good. So maybe.
That's
maybe
why
I'm
it's
right.
not an Avengers movie.
Yeah,
It's
you're
Captain.
right. Yeah, but just call it. It's an Avengers. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's called Captain America.
There's no
Civil
Thor
War.
and Hulk, so it's not the Avengers.
Yeah, but Falcon also was fucking awesome in the movie. I liked him mostly only in the fight. I also didn't think Ant-Man was gonna be in it. I really didn't expect Ant-Man to be in the movie. Like before it came, I didn't.
Oh yeah, he was. I'd probably put it number 10 for Doctor Strange. I forgot about the Wanda explosion scene.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. Too bad Quicksilver's not in the movie. Huh, just kidding. He fucking sucks.
We have a Hulk.
We got a Ralph Boner. You don't know Ralph Boner?
You didn't watch WandaVision, did you?
no, I did.
Oh, okay.
I just saw.
Oh,
it
okay.
come
I guess I
out,
was
so-
wrong about. I thought you were number 2 in Civil War. Well, you have anything to say about Guardians of the Galaxy 1? I feel
No,
bad
just
now.
The
Jeez, dude.
perfect soundtrack and stuff.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
We already spoke about it.
It's probably like one of the
Yeah.
few movie soundtracks where I would get on vinyl.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's solid. Also, this is the same time like I started watching Parks and Rec.
Oh,
Just the difference in character for Chris Pratt. It's like, holy fuck, he can act.
What a stacked cast.
Yeah.
well, now it is. I think at the time it was like people didn't care that much.
No, I meant like the 5 characters.
No, I know.
The characters, not the cast members.
Yeah.
Well,
the actual-
Rocket,
yeah,
Groot,
yes.
Gamora, Drax.
Not not necessarily the actors that play them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get what you mean now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Very, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I guess number 1.
Yeah, Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War. I don't know how I misheard you. I'm sorry.
It's
Guardians
alright.
1. It's my
Okay.
number 1.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Infinity
Yeah, go
War,
on.
let's talk
Yeah,
about.
anything more about Guardians though before we go into Infinity War?
We said it all.
Jeez, dude. Okay, fine.
Dude,
Yeah, we did talk about it 3 separate times now.
I'm Groot.
You are Groot.
great character. Baby Groot in the credits scene.
I'm so happy. I think it might be my. I think it. Is it my favorite Groot? Yeah, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is my favorite Groot easily. King Groot's cool though in Guardians 3 at the end, where he's like the big with the fake crown.
Mhm.
That's cool. I fucking love that one. But
Their fight scene is cool on the planet.
oh, you know what I
You
didn't
know
talk
the
about?
planet.
Maybe like one of my favorite, maybe like a top 4 scene in the MCU for me. The one shot in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. The
Guardians
one
3.
shot hallway fight scene.
Yes.
Love that. I
Yes.
can't believe I didn't talk about that. That's fucking phenomenal. What?
Can't believe I forgot about that, dude.
Yeah,
That's like my
we were
one thing.
we talked about it a lot when we finished the movie. That was fucking
Yeah.
awesome. But okay, let's go to Infinity War
Wait,
then.
my favorite scene in
Whoa.
Guardians 1 is when he's like, and I need a prosthetic leg. It's like, you actually took this guy's leg? I don't need it.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
Because now, when he wakes up, he's gonna be like, "Oh, where's my leg?"
Alright, Infinity War, my
Yeah.
number 5.
And our number 1's Infinity
Yeah.
War.
Love it.
So why do you have it so low?
I don't. It's the 5th
Okay, I'm
best
sorry.
MCU
Jeez,
movie.
dude, it just feels like lower than what you people.
It's
usually
lower
do.
than most people.
Yeah.
I like the movie. I like the intro scene where they Thanos kills them all, right? Except Thor. That's
What,
this
you
movie,
mean
right?
like
Or
the
that
snap?
Endgame? Was that this movie where Thanos raised the ship and grabs the stones from Thor's ship?
Yes.
But he didn't kill anyone. He killed Loki.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
fought
yeah.
Hulk.
Yeah.
And I'm missing some. By the way, Hulk sucks in this movie. And then
Dude, the
Yes.
fact that he doesn't come out the entire time.
The actual death of Loki was really
Yeah.
good. It was his first
not even
time.
good. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
That's a fucking problem.
So yeah, Loki actually died. I guess it didn't matter though, because
Yeah, he's just back again.
They took
The
an
next
alternate.
movie.
They took an alternate. But that scene is awesome. The Stormbreaker scene is awesome.
Amazing. I think it might be my favorite. That him making it into him landing in Wakanda. That
Yes.
might also be top 4.
Putting him and Rocket together was just awesome.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
Love the fact that Peter Dinklage is like
Humongous.
humongous.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny, but so cool at the same time.
Yeah, that movie fucking rocks. I think, and this is like,
There's only one.
It really sucks that its Endgame ended up being the way it did, because Infinity War is just so fucking amazing, and it's not
just gas,
that long,
like nonstop.
Like, I don't think there's a point in the movie where I'm like there's the Spider-Man on the bus, and he's on the bus on the bridge, and he's just watching shit happen. Or what was it? Was he watching it happen? And then
he was
I thought
sleeping.
he was like on
he was
the
sleeping.
bus.
He was sleeping on his book bag, and then his spider senses.
That's what it was. Yeah, and then like seeing those characters, I didn't think we're gonna like mesh that well again.
Yeah.
Because I thought Civil War was like fine. They weren't. It wasn't like chemistry though, because they're fighting each other.
Yeah.
This was like heroes
Synergy.
are here, and they're here to fucking save the day.
Also,
like,
it
it
was
legit
like
felt like it was
the way to mend it back after Civil War, because
Yeah.
this is where Cap's like got the Black Star.
Mhm.
He's a fugitive. He's been hiding out in Wakanda.
Yeah, we don't get much in between this one and Civil War to like make amends with anyone. Like everyone just
It's always just a big fuck you until Thanos shows up. And
that was fucking like that is
The Wakanda
how
fight scene is good.
it's amazing.
dude.
I don't even think it's good. I think it's phenomenal. Even.
Dude, the fact I still think about the scene where like Thanos gets like freaked out that Steve Rogers is just like holding him back by himself, like no like augments or something. Well, obviously besides the super soldier serum, but it's like
He's just a dude.
yeah, he's just a guy, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, even if he has super serum, he's just a fucking human. Like at the end of the day, like we just saw this guy beating up Hulk for fun, like for shits and giggles, and
ripping the stone out of Vision's head.
Oh my god!
He brought him back to life to kill him. That was sick.
God, dude! Oh my god! And the Doctor Strange and Iron Man and Mantis scene. Yeah, dude, this movie fucking rocks, man. It just really rocks. Like, there's an adult moment in it.
I'm not from Earth. I'm from Missouri.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Yeah, that was actually funny. And guess who wrote that scene? James Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
The one time he had say in what the Guardians got to do in the movie, and it was good. Man, I love that movie. I just wish Drax like did something. That was like my only gripe with it.
Can't give every character something to do.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah, it's just like the whole point of Drax's existence is to kill Thanos, and then he just doesn't even like. Do they even have screen time together? Oh, they do. They do technically, but it's not like long enough for me to care about.
Like, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Or is that the second movie?
No, that's the set.
Is that Endgame?
That's Endgame, because that's younger Thanos.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what the fuck these.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. That movie, I love Infinity War. I might rewatch it just for shits and giggles. It's actually pretty rewatchable.
It is.
And like, you don't have to. It's nice that you don't have to rewatch everything to get back into Infinity War. Like, you can just hop in, and it just feels like you know, you said you played with your figures when you were little.
Yeah.
This is how I imagine playing with my toys when I was little.
Oh yeah, except the bad guy doesn't win at the end, which
No.
again is so refreshing
awesome.
though, because
Yeah.
like I was like, dude, how are they gonna fucking come back? Like, oh my god! And then Thanos is like, turn back time, give me that stone.
Yeah.
It dips. It was so fucking amazing.
And giving Gamora and Nebula like the extra scenes and script was like that's also refreshing, because like I didn't think those characters were gonna do that much. I know like they're both related to him, but like they gave them a lot of fucking screen time. Like maybe more in Endgame. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Did they get screen time in Endgame?
No, I might be mixing
Gamora
it
was
up.
dead, wasn't she?
No, she died in.
No, she died in Endgame.
Oh yeah.
So I don't,
Wait.
No,
She died in Infinity War to get the stone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm stupid because he needed all. Yeah, I'm so fucking dumb. Yeah, my bad. You're right. But yeah, I don't know. Just fucking awesome, man. That for Infinity War, that movie fucking rocks, man. I want to rewatch it right now.
All right. Handpicked flicks.
Yeah, let's go into those. Let's do them like. We can go there at a good rate. I think I can't even find them. Okay, yours. I found it.
Whiplash. Holy fuck! Was not expecting this to be so serious.
Just checking.
This guy okay?
Okay.
My head was hurting.
Did not expect this movie to be so fucking serious. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was expecting, like, oh, it's going to be kind of like, what's the movie with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone?
Band Geeks.
Nope.
It's a SpongeBob episode. I'm just kidding.
Wow, you're right. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
La La Land?
Yes, La La Land. I thought it was gonna be like that.
Well, I
Wait,
went
why?
to a bit like serious in romance.
Well, yeah, except I wasn't expecting. Well, I was expecting
I
a
get what you mean.
romance.
I get what
thing.
you mean.
Like, I was expecting it to be like this cheery thing, you know, throughout the movie, and it's like, no, dude, he's gonna be one of the greatest, and you're gonna watch him suffer to become that.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, that was so cool.
Yeah.
But so sad, especially when he called up like
The girl.
the girl, I forget her
No,
name,
that
and it was
pissed
like,
me off.
I'm with my boyfriend
And
right now.
and she's like, "What? Let me see. My boyfriend wants to go." Or so I was like,
Yeah, I
"No,
was like,
fuck off, dude."
That's the way. You snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that movie's fuck. It's one of my top like 25 movies ever. I don't know if a movie does better at showing obsession of greatness. Like that's
I
what you're
relate.
talking about. Like
Yeah.
this
The
the
dedication
seriousness.
to
Like
the art.
he's
Yeah, I
giving up
relate.
everything just to get this. Like yeah, John relates with the
Yep. My
making
Overwatch
buckets and Overwatch, and yeah, I mean
I didn't stop.
it's just so fucking amazing.
I became
Um,
the best Overwatch player.
This might have been my introduction to Miles Teller, because this came out before Fantastic.
Yeah.
This was what, 24?
2014.
14.
This was the year before Fantastic, I think.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah. I mean, he is fucking amazing in this movie.
Mhm.
It made me so happy, like, seeing his face, because, like, he's kind of slowed down on what movies he's been in. I feel
Yeah.
like last time I've seen him was
Was he
Top
in
Gun Maverick.
Top Gun, yeah.
Was that it? Was that the last one? I feel like it's the last movie I've seen him in, which sucks. And, J.K. Simmons? Yeah.
He's not a cop in this movie.
And he's
No.
fucking amazing in this
Dude.
fucking movie.
Yeah.
Um,
When he was like, "Oh, I guess you don't have the music."
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, "What? That's
Obviously,
fucking
He
insane."
took it, right?
Yeah. But it was still like, I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought it was like being really genuine with like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. We're all good. And he goes, "I know it was you."
I know it's you. That ending scene
Oh, yeah.
was phenomenal. And he's like, what was Miles Teller's character? Was it Peter?
No,
No, it was
I'm forgetting.
They called him by his last name.
oh, I don't remember. But he was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I was like,
I'll cue you in.
holy shit, yeah. And I was like, oh, dude, it's just so amazing. And I saw someone describe it in a really good way. Someone said this is like every sports movie, except you replace sports
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
art.
yeah.
I'm not even saying music. I mean just art
Art,
period.
yeah.
Because I think art in general, it's always like this type of relationship with like your elders.
Yeah.
And they always like push you instead of like try to put you in the right way. And it's
Mhm.
just so.
Very kung fu.
J.K. Simmons is really good. I also love the dialogue in this movie. I think it's like genuine. Like everyone's kind of like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like especially Miles Teller throughout the movie is his whole like class just being like, "What's the fuck this guy? Fuck you." And-
Don't touch my fucking papers.
Yeah, don't touch my fucking papers. Yeah, and then like, he's like, "I left a fucking notebook with you, and it's fucking gone." Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, Miles Teller. I don't know who wrote the script for this movie, but I need to see if they like done anything else because it
Yeah.
just feels like so genuine.
Wasn't it? No. I was gonna say Scorsese. Help me out.
Scorsese.
Thank you. But I
Oh.
don't
Did he
think it
direct the
was.
movie?
No, but he did make
No, I'm thinking of The Irishman. Sorry.
Irishman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else about Whiplash, John?
No, I loved it. It was awesome. I'd never seen it before.
It's my second time seeing
It
it.
was my
I saw
first.
it once
Loved it.
before film class, and that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Not
awesome.
my introduction to Miles Teller. It's my ex movie. My newest Miles Teller movie.
Yeah, well, your first one was Fantastic.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Jesus, fuck, that's
Unless there was another one I don't know he was in.
He was in a movie this year. I can't remember. I feel like I'm zoning out. Is it this year or last year? But he was in a.
Was he in one of those biopics? Not as the main character. Was he in like the Elvis movie?
That's what I was thinking, but I can't like put it together. I
Was
don't
he
know.
in Doom 2? That had it.
No way, but they do have a
No.
lot of people. He probably isn't doing 3 somehow.
We'll see.
I give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. I really, really, really love Whiplash.
I gave this a 9 out of 10. Also, by the way, the actual like music for Whiplash, loved
Oh,
it.
phenomenal.
Oh my god, I was like, dude, this is fucking catchy.
And the people who played the drums, because obviously it wasn't Miles Teller.
Yeah,
Who it was.
obviously, yeah.
They did really good. I did like a bunch of YouTube research after it, and just watching them play. God, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I saw a lot of myself in this guy.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Whatever. And John, you gave it a thumbs up.
Probably two.
Double thumbs up.
Oh, he's double fisting it.
Oh, let's go to the best Robert Downey Jr. movie ever, Sherlock Holmes.
Oh my gosh.
What do you guys think about this? I want to talk last.
So I was really enjoying the first 10 minutes. Once they started throwing some magic in there, it kind of lost me. I had actually...
Dracula shit.
I had not even noticed, but like at one point, I had subconsciously went on my phone and scrolled through Twitter for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was doing it. I was like, holy shit, I'm watching a movie. And yeah, so once the magic started getting into it, once we found out it wasn't actually magic, I kind of like, I was like, okay, I guess that's okay. And that raised my opinion a little bit. But this franchise got 3 movies, right? So I assume the other ones.
I thought it was only
I think
one.
it's 2.
It's 2.
I watched the second one on accident. I watched the first minute and I was like, why does it feel like I don't know what's going on? And I went back and yeah, I think at minimum there's 2. I know there's 2.
I don't remember the second one at all.
Me neither.
I don't think I've seen it.
I might watch it on my own.
I mean, if there's more movies, that must mean they're good.
This movie has really high ratings. Like really high ratings.
I was gonna say
Don't
I remember when it came out. My parents got the DVD and like we would watch it, and I could not remember the fucking plot to this at all.
I remember it existing
like-
as well. And, yeah.
I felt like there's
Okay,
no way
I
to
mean, I
figure
guess
out the
that makes
mystery.
sense. I guess there is a plot.
Yeah, no. But
Did
like,
they give us a way to figure out the mystery? They're like, actually, when you put the water
No.
in the copper,
mhm.
it kills you. It's like,
Well,
how are we supposed
yeah,
to
I don't-
figure that?
I don't know.
What I like about mystery movies is when they leave you the clues and you can get it.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was more. It didn't feel like a Sherlock Holmes movie. It felt like just some smart guy who was a detective. I know Sherlock Holmes is that, but like I didn't get like detective out of this movie. You know
Did
what
the
I mean? I don't know how to like, describe it. Like it doesn't feel like I'm watching a detective movie.
Do the Sherlock Holmes books have like supernatural?
No idea, but I hope not because I didn't like
That's
it.
not my impression of them.
I've never read a book before in my life.
Um.
I actually can't read.
Also, you can tell that this movie was clearly in 3D. I love this. I love
Dude,
watching.
Yeah, the discombobulate scene was.
Yeah, I love watching movies from the late 2000s because a lot of them have this shit where you can tell it's 3D. And the ending scene where, why am I calling him Dracula? You know what I mean.
Moriarty.
Yeah, he's
Or-
hanging and then like
or
the stuff is
Lockwood.
falling and shit and like it's falling at the screen.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't have my glasses. I don't have my 3D glasses, guys. Like, this doesn't work for me. But it's whatever. This movie, it's fun. It's whatever. I gave it like a 6. I don't like it.
I give it
I was really depressed after I
Thumbs
finished it.
down. Dislike it.
Did you like this?
It was okay.
I thought it just exists.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like make someone else go watch it.
No, maybe if like I had them tied it to a chair and I hated them.
Maybe if I made a drinking game out of it,
That's what I
like,
was thinking, yeah.
I would watch it again. But like every time where you don't know what the fuck is going on, I feel like that would be a good
Take a shot.
Yeah.
You'd be fucking wasted by the 5
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
in. I don't know if it was just me. Did you guys have like audio problems with this movie? I feel
No.
like it just didn't sound good.
Oh, probably.
I had it on HBO Max. It's on HBO Max. I have it on my TV. And my TV has amazing sound quality. It sounded like shit. I was like, I can't understand what half of these guys are fucking saying. I tried turning on the captions. You know what the English captions were in? Spanish. So like, what am I supposed to do?
But
I was
was
wearing
pirated.
headphones. That might be.
Because I was in my bed with Patty and I was
Ah.
watching Sherlock Holmes. Fuck that fucking movie. Okay, thank you. I love you.
Do we have snacks? Oh.
You guys
Wow.
want any?
I'll
Yeah.
try one.
It's meat.
Oh, it's meat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's
I
your
thought
thing?
this was brownies.
I mean, you can pretend it's a brownie and be surprised.
What kind
Sure.
of meat is it? Chicken?
Thank you.
Smells good.
You have to guess.
Oh. I've had these before.
Thank you, Mama. I love you.
They sell these at the Polish delis.
They probably do, yeah. Schnitzel.
Eastern Europe.
Schnitzel.
That's very good.
What's it called?
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
It's just schnitzel. I don't know if it's the same thing in Germany.
I don't know what we call it in Poland.
Anyway, that's it for that shitty movie, right?
We found schnitzel.
Irishman time. 3.5 hours. And yet I still enjoyed it more than Sherlock Holmes.
This is one of those movies where it's really long, but it's not. I mean, it's a little too long, but it's honestly not too long, if you know what I mean.
Maybe
You
not the
see what I'm
chips.
saying?
very fucking long.
Maybe not the chips. You know what I was thinking about when I was watching the movie? In the 70s, we got Godfather 1.
Can I get a nap?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I should give me.
Make you think.
They had Godfather 1, Godfather 2, and Godfather 3. So it was a series of movies split into 3 parts.
Yes.
Why couldn't they do the same with this? I don't know why modern gangster movies are so scared of doing parts. Alto Nights was like 2 hours.
I thought it was 2:30.
2.5 maybe. I don't know why they're so scared of splitting it. I think this movie would have benefited for being a 2-parter. Like most, I think 2 would have been fine.
Yeah.
It was also a Netflix original, so they could have easily done it.
Yeah.
Or they could have made it like 3, like the Snyder cut or whatever the parts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like so strange. I think it's really good. I can't. Do you guys hate any mafia movies? Like,
No.
is there any?
No, but they all get like the same.
Samey? I think it's fine. I do like that it's based off a true story again, like how with Alto Nights was based off a true story. Obviously the actors are amazing. My main problem with the movie was the first hour and a half, the de-aging that they did. On De Niro.
I thought they got away with it.
I think they get away with it until you focus on how he walks. And like, do you remember the scene where
He's like from the car, right? Like when he's having trouble with it, delivering steaks.
Oh, that, but that, and it felt weird because it felt like I was supposed to be a younger person.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know a lot of mafia people start even old.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look right that Robert De Niro is supposed to be, I don't know how old
He's supposed to be like 25.
and he
looked
looks like
38,
50.
40.
I don't even know if he looks 30s.
40.
But the scene where his daughter goes up to his wife and she goes, the wife goes up to Robert De Niro and she's like, oh, he pushed our daughter, and then he takes the daughter to the grocery store, and then he pulls the guy out of the grocery store and he pushes him on the street and puts his hand on the curb and steps on it, and Robert De Niro's like, and he's like slowly stomping on his hand.
Yeah, you can tell he's old and stuff.
Oh wait.
Okay, and you can tell it's an old person. It just feels so weird. But it's just so good. I don't know how you make a 3.5 hour movie. I think it's just because it feels like an actual story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it is.
They got away with it.
This is the perfect COVID movie, though. Which is why I thought it came out during COVID. I remember it came out 2 months before COVID.
Mm.
Or no, technically 5 because COVID started in March. It came out in November 2019. This feels like the perfect, like, you're stuck in your house all day. You need 4 hours to do something.
Yeah.
Put on the fucking Irishman, and it's solid.
It was during the COVID awards. That's why.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was during the.
But yeah, it didn't win, but it's still really fucking awesome. I mean, you can't fail when you have Martin Scorsese as your director. Yeah, Robert De Niro. You have Al Pacino. You have like literally the original cast from Goodfellas. Like it's literally the Goodfellas cast, except I can't remember the guy who plays the main character in Goodfellas. It's really all of them.
Pesci.
Is it?
Joe Pesci.
Was he there?
He's in this movie.
They had some funny people in this movie. They had the guy from Breaking Bad, the bigger blonde guy from Breaking Bad.
The guy who kidnaps Jesse.
The guy who kidnaps Jesse at the end of the show, and remember? Did you watch Breaking Bad? Where like he had the machine gun, like and
the
he
guy,
was like shooting the house.
Who shoots Jesse's girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually better.
I
Fuck.
don't remember that at all.
He's in the movie. They have Raymond. Is that Raymond?
Yeah, everybody loves Raymond.
That was funny. I was actually like pissing my pants when I saw that. It's just really good. It's just good. It's too long.
It's way too long.
I don't think they could have cut it though. When I finished it, I was like, I don't know what I'd take out, which is why I wish it was a 2-parter.
I would take out all the stupid, and we said this before when we watched Alto Nights, the cutbacks, the fucking modern day
that was
Robert De Niro. It's like, you don't need that. Not every guy needs a backstory of like, they call him Joey the Fisher, the Whisperer, because he only speaks in whispers, and because he doesn't know how to fucking whisper. So it's like
they're doing the mockumentary shit, and it's just like, I think that's what they're gonna do from now on.
Dude, I hate
which
that.
Sucks. But because they did that, and then they did Alto Nights, and the next movie is gonna be the same shit. So, but it was fun. I loved it. I give it a 9, just because it was 3.5 hours, and I was able to. I actually sat and watched. I didn't move. I just sat and watched it.
Oh. I have a thought.
Therefore he is.
If we compare it to other 3-hour movies, I'd say this is one of the better ones. That's why I don't necessarily have a problem with the length. I need to look up more like 3-hour movies, but off the top of my head, this is one of the better ones.
The Batman.
I looked at
The Batman.
The Batman.
It wasn't 3. It was shorter, no?
220, right?
I thought it was
Anyway.
3.
I did oh no, but it was 2:45. I remember. I looked at my letterbox, and
John's phone is shutting down.
Did it die?
Good thing there's audio.
Yep.
Okay, let's go quick then. Yep. Yeah, you want to come with me, John? This is
I'm
way
gonna
funnier.
have to.
This is actually way funnier.
My phone died.
What were we talking about?
Joe Pesci.
Oh, I was looking at my letterbox.
Is his stuff gonna stay? Like his
It should auto
recording?
save.
I
Alright.
hope so.
Well, we'll find out. I looked at my letterbox, and every movie that was over 3 hours long was amazing.
Oh my
Really?
god.
All of them. I think the only like bad one was Endgame, and Endgame I gave like a 7 out of 10 because I had such a good time watching it. So, yeah, it was awesome.
What other 3-hour movies were on there?
I can't check because it's on my phone. The
All right.
Seventh Seal, I think, was 3 hours.
Well, let's do our hand picks for next week.
Yep, let's do our handpicked flicks for next week.
Why are you looking like you got a gun to you?
Oh, what's yours? Since you had yours, right? You had yours ready?
No, but I'll pick one.
Oh,
My top pick is gonna be Top Gun.
Okay.
the first one?
Yeah.
Mine is John Wick.
Mine is
The first one?
The first one.
Ballerina's coming out.
We're gonna watch Ballerina this week. Well, you know that because you're watching it.
And I'm gonna go with, since you said the word mockumentary, we'll do what would you do in the or what do they do? What's the movie called?
I don't know.
What they
What
do in
would
the
you do?
shadows.
Yeah, I think that's right actually.
Yeah.
Isn't that the TV show?
It's a show and a movie. We'll do the movie.
I think that. Yeah. Okay, I do remember this. Yeah.
Is it based
There's
on
a
the
movie.
show?
Yeah, there's
Is
the
it?
movie.
Oh, I don't know,
The
actually.
movie's a prequel to the show.
Oh,
Is
so
it?
perfect. So that means we don't have to.
Oh,
do
perfect.
anything. All right.
I've seen that show. It's a good show.
So we have Top Gun, John Wick, and
What we do in the
What
shadows.
We Do in the Shadows.